I hope so. Gosh, I hope we're all ready. Alright, previously where we left off, you have recently cleared the 3rd level of the sewers that lie underneath Elantris. However, sewers is a bit of a strange word, as this is far more of a strange, fey contraption with a prisoner giant known as Regulus'Dor, who will teach you how to smith with the might of giants and create different sort of mines. However, you all leveled up, and since you are arcade level up, you're all good to go. And you also happen to have 3 torches. So the question I posture to you is this. Would you like to go above surface, take care of your groceries, and head back down? Or would you like to continue onward?
I'd say we go back up and see what
There was a part we did not explore in here. I want to go explore it.
Is there? Wait, where?
There was a path.
At the top.
Okay, yeah, we can go that way, I suppose.
Well,
Like,
not
I
the
would
top.
right
like to...
This
Back to
huge
the
area, the way I wanted to go, but y'all said no, so.
Okay, I think we should spend like one day. We could spend one day. I could go see the giant. We could drop off all the books, and I could research some more stuff.
Mhm.
And then we can do whatever else we want to do. Just get prepared, and then go back down the next day. Because we
Let's just
definitely
finish.
have enough supplies. To
Let's
We
just
don't have
finish
to be
this part.
completionist, so we're gonna continue to 4th floor, right?
No, let's just finish this part. Let's just finish the part.
That's things that I do want to do fourth floor, but
Four
we should
more
spend like.
floors. Four more
Let's
floors.
finish this part. Let's finish this part and go back up. Finish this part and go
It's
back
the
up.
best floor I've ever seen. Look at these
I agree
floors.
with that.
Alright. Alrighty
I agree
then.
with the sentiment.
You're going to explore the final
Oh,
room. Hey,
jeez.
whoa,
Oh
whoa,
my
whoa! Dude.
gosh, what the freak?
Actual ghost?
Phasing through existence.
Are you guys going to check out the room? TM?
Which room?
Yes,
Which
I
room?
guess we will.
I'm just starting here. Let's go.
What a cock.
We can only go within. Guys, we can only go through it all over here.
Wait, didn't
Alright,
you?
my
Why
my
are you all
buddy
going
just
that way?
got like
That's
Yeah, you guys are going the wrong way, TBH.
oh.
I wasn't
have
gonna
no
stop
idea
you,
where
but
I'm going.
My buddy just got the deal.
that's
of a
also the wrong way.
lifetime
Never
on
mind. Nope,
an
not
AR
that
gun.
no. So what you want to do? You want to go through this door. You want to go up through here. Then you go up through here, and then you go down here.
just gonna go through the hallway of bad decisions.
Yep, good.
Mhm.
All right, good. Solid start. Okay, he is facing through the walls. He is pogging. He is pogging. He is breaking
Okay.
reality.
So we're going
Yeah,
this way.
Yeah.
Yeah, because this is where we I'd be a little careful. Remember, this was the magic carpet floor. Oh no, that was the other entrance.
Yes.
I mean,
That was the other one.
Yeah.
Look, I can burn this one too.
Hey.
Nothing is stopping
I would like
We
to step
could.
off of the carpet.
Mm-hmm. Understood.
All right, I'm gonna go ahead and just advance up to.
All right, you guys get up
Yes,
to the
sir.
door. Would you like to peek inside?
Yes.
Yes.
Absolutely nothing,
I
right?
brazenly walk.
You
through the
see
door.
a
Oh,
giant wolf.
Fuck! I've seen this wolf before.
Hmm.
You have traveled far from the seas, wolf.
It will look at you in strange contempt.
Alright,
Dark Souls boss. Dark Souls boss.
does it? Can you give me like a
You
general
not-
vibe
Sure.
check? Can I get
All
a
right.
vibe check on the wolf?
First, roll me an animal handling check.
Oh, those aren't good.
No.
Would you like me to do that instead?
How does
Nice.
a 6 work?
Oh no, he's
Can I
in there.
assist you?
I don't know. Can he assist me?
All right. I'm not
Um,
in there yet.
Is
so-
anyone proficient with animal handling?
Let me
Yes.
check. I might be. No, I'm
I'm
not.
a farmer.
I
Ah.
have good wisdom though.
I'm not.
I got a 16 on my animal handling.
I see. Alrighty then.
That's really good. I do have a 4 on my animal handling because I have wisdom, which is nice.
Nice.
Well, you're also gay, so.
Why you gotta
What?
say it right here, dude? We're doing it right here, right now? Are you serious?
Yeah, right now, right here,
I
right
had
now.
no idea that you came out
Okay.
recently.
We don't need to do that on camera. Come on.
All right.
Hey, come on.
Keep it in the bedroom.
Hey, hey.
Whoa,
Sir,
whoa,
I get
whoa,
paid to do it
whoa.
on camera?
Alrighty
Hey,
then.
Matthias, don't go.
What was the animal handling check?
For me,
Yes.
a 6.
A 6, you say?
A 6, I say.
Oh
Well
my
then.
Gosh.
This wolf is big, scary, and has a large steel collar that hangs around it with chains that drip off of it.
Yeah, I want nothing to fucking do with this. I walk into the corner.
Holt's gonna walk in now.
All right, Holt, you look at the wolf. You see a big gray wolf with a large collar on it with chains that drop off of it.
Well, how about that? Holt's gonna slowly kind of walk up to the wolf.
It will look at you as it backs up and snarls.
Holt's gonna put his weapon on the ground.
It will seem
And this is
a bit more okay with what's happening.
Yeah, and Holt's just gonna kind of come up with his like hands up like this and be like, "Well, hello there, big old wolf. My name's Holt."
Hello there.
Speak, large one.
Is your name Jacob?
Is the wolf talking? Wait.
Oh, the wolf's talking?
Yeah.
I'm definitely not having any of that. I go to the other room. I'm fucking out of there. No.
Well, how about that? I wasn't expecting you to talk. What is your name? My name's Holt. I already said that. But,
It will
you know.
bark at you loudly and aggressively. I smell blood of master on your shoes.
Ooh. Is your
Blood
master
of ma-
Regulus'Dor?
Speak not his name.
Well, we freed him.
What?
Yeah, we freed him.
What?
What?
Yeah, he went back up.
Where
Would
is
you like
he?
to come?
When
Would you
he
like
went
to
back
come with
his
us?
flag, he went. Would you like to see the map? Dracos, you got the map, right?
Oh, that shit. Right, I am making the map.
Well, I mean, you have a map of like Regulus'Dor, right?
Also, you want this
Yeah, I have
leg?
another regular store. I'm also making a map of this, apparently.
I would love a leg. It will
I
saunter up
toss
for
him the
food.
leg.
Eat it out of the air. That was
Well,
God,
tasty.
he's
I
amazing.
kind of.
What is your name, Wolf?
My name. Oh, sorry. Sorry, this leg is actually really good. What is it?
Let's see. I think that's the goblin.
Ah, I have not had goblin meat in some time. I have been artificially fed with whatever those are.
I'm gonna
He
start
kind of, like,
backing up.
nods over to the barrels.
That's right.
Alrighty.
You're a hobgoblin. It's different.
Yeah, oh, I guess goblins are like kind of like what the Kobe beef, you know, the little.
My name is Kraken.
What?
Kraken.
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 Dragon.
I'm going
Well,
to call you
I'm
Craig.
We freed Regulus'Dor. He's up in his workshop, I suppose. But
Kraken and Reagan? Raiden?
Kraken and Kragen. Yep.
Would you like to come with us and see him?
right. Would you like to do that?
He will ponder for a moment. That would be acceptable.
Can I ride you?
Well,
So,
No.
for you,
I am not a beast of burden.
Is there
Also-
anything? Is there anything in here that you'd like to bring with you?
Burden. That.
What are you doing?
Is there? Shut up, Mike.
What the frick are you doing?
Freak, dude.
I was singing Pizza Burden.
Oh, okay.
You did not sound like that, but okay, man.
Cease,
Okay,
you!
All
Alright.
I'm having a mini stroke as well.
Is there anything interesting in this room?
Besides a giant talking wolf, there's a bunch of barrels of what looks like food preserves almost, though they look very low quality. A large watering pit that doesn't seem to run out of water, and a large pile of feces over here from 2,000 years of a dog being trapped in a room.
I'm going to destroy water. No, I'm joking.
Fool!
You fool.
you can. He's leaving.
Is there anything at the bottom of the of that little pool?
Make me an investigation check.
Would that mean
Ooh,
that there was a
baby.
giant
I'm not great at
puddle
those.
of like feces and down here?
4.
The giant? Yeah, but
No.
I'm talking about the giant where he was.
Oh.
Probably.
Well,
Alright.
the Giant didn't really.
What'd you roll
did
on your
he?
investigation check?
So-
4.
I see.
Nice.
Actually, no. To be a 3. I know it's a 4 because my intelligence is +1.
Well,
Surprisingly.
I guess that makes our decision for us. Up it is.
Right. Let's do this. Hey, can I ride you?
No!
Big old wolf.
I am not a
Okay.
beast of burden.
Right. Okay. Well.
How are
Oh.
you free? We didn't free you yet.
Well, he's been.
You open the door. That is all I need for freedom.
I thought he had chains.
Can I ride on your
He had
back?
chains off his collar, but those have long since faded away.
Yeah, they weren't connected to anything.
All right, everybody get into a little group.
All right, everyone,
We're all
stay
gonna teleport,
still.
everyone.
Sayonara.
stay still.
Hey, are we taking? Wait a second. Are we taking the Sprite with us?
Yes.
No,
Okay.
fuck
No.
that Sprite.
No,
That
get her
bitch
out of
stays.
here.
That
Don't
bitch
lose my friend.
stays.
No, Delia, come with.
All right, make me a
Hell yeah,
pose.
stay here.
Make me a pose persuasion checks if you want to keep the thing. Just kidding. It's
Hey.
going with you.
Oh no!
What?
No!
Does it have any metal on its body?
No. All right, folks, where are you going?
We're gonna go to Raken's Forge.
Yeah, guess so.
Understood. All right. I'm gonna put you all down.
Yummy.
Alright, cool.
We're about to
All right.
see a new place. Let's go.
You walk along the streets into Eastern University and come to a large stone building. You can already see smoke and heat radiate from inside of this place. As you step inside, can you not see?
No, I can
Okay,
see.
gotcha.
Oh,
Gotcha.
I was just wondering what
Someone's bringing
everybody
my
else thinks about the giant wolf that's following us.
Ah, lots
Yeah.
of stairs, but they also just saw an actual giant walk through, so at this point they've kind of just accepted what's happening today.
Yeah, that's fair.
Hey, Raken! It's me, Holt. We found your wolf. Cthulhu.
Hold
You
up, I need
know,
to get back into a stupid voice.
It was
Alright.
Kraken.
Kraken door. Yeah,
I'm just gonna call
Kraken.
him Cray.
Just Kraken.
I'm surprised you didn't mention him earlier. Honestly, I would never leave old Betsy around.
I do not know what you mean.
We found your wolf.
My old mule.
The wolf will run up to him. He will grab it by its head. I have not seen you in quite some time, old friend. Yes, some time. I'll provide provisions for you. Take your rest. He will saunter over here and sleep in a giant doggy bed, apparently.
Aw.
Already made? Like
Yeah.
he was
No,
ready?
he didn't, but it was more he's just gonna go sleep in the corner. What can I
Okay,
do
thanks.
for you?
Well, I was wondering if you could show me how to make a particular thing called a copper mine.
No.
Oh.
I understand that our agreement was made that way. However,
Right.
I lack certain tools. It appears my workshop has been... He kind of looks
Pillaged.
around. Yes. My materials are low, and I'm out of a few tools.
There's a guy that I know who can create things. What tools do you need?
A rune inscription kit, a masterwork hammer,
Oh shoot, I gotta write this down.
kind of
Why
looking
don't you
around more.
just ask George to come over?
Proper heating bellows. Much to do.
Can you
But
say
for
that
now,
again?
huh? Yes,
Say that
he is currently missing a rune inscription kit, masterwork hammer, a master bellow.
Hammer, Master Bellow.
Mhm. Right now, I am limited to what I can forge. I can only forge fine materials such as mithril and gold. That is my current capacity. Without any of
Okay.
those items, I cannot craft any mines for you.
Then
Well,
you're useless.
that's alright. Well, do you know where we can
He
find
will-
such items?
He will walk over and stare down. Stare down just Laris.
I was
Quite the
joking.
puny sword you have. It'd be a shame
Yep.
if it weren't crafted correctly. And he will saunter back over. Useless. He will get angry as he grabs what little remaining steel he has and immediately goes to work on it, heating it in this large forge. A useless forge, I swear.
Jeez,
I
Reichendorf's
I
kind
was-
of a freaking,
I was
just
joking.
kind of a,
A whiny bitch.
yeah, for lack of a better term.
Wow, it's
See a
almost like
Skywalker?
he
Really?
had spent like millennia in a prison.
True.
I feel like you would just be happy to be back in his forge, but you know, whatever.
Hey,
He just got challenged that he was useless. He is very much going to prove he is not so.
Oh, gotcha.
I was
Could you do-
joking.
Could you do that with my mace?
Wait, did he take my sword?
No, he's
No,
forging a new
creating
one.
Oh. Oh, it's for me?
Yeah, no, you just called him useless. He's gonna prove he is very much not. Alright, you're gonna look through this chest.
Oh!
Yeah, I'm gonna look at it.
Alright, inside is about 1 pound of 1 pound of fine gold, 2 pounds of fine copper, and I need you to roll me an investigation check.
Okay. 1 second. Yep, still push one. Alright.
Ren, did you die?
It's an 11.
Yep.
Alright, an 11. It doesn't seem that there's much else underneath this box.
Alright.
We should get Curious George over here.
Heck yeah. Make
Oh,
it all
would you
time-
like to see Painter's George Painter Studio?
Yeah.
Ooh, soon, yeah.
I will have this sword finished. Stop it, you.
Stop.
I know you zoom out on the map and you can see things you're not supposed to.
How? Like, I'm in like a
Um,
good area. It's just
Where are you?
you
Dylan,
literally have him right next to
unexpected-
one.
I know I have
an
him.
error occurred.
What?
Oh, it's right here.
Hello.
We're
Never
here
mind,
now.
good.
You're all here.
Wait, why? Holt would have wanted to stay to see how he made
Oh.
the sword.
Alright, that's fine.
Yeah, Holt's gonna stay.
I would have stayed too, honestly. I don't like George all that much.
It's kind of cringe.
For
You don't
too.
like anyone, bro.
You- Oddly, not to
Holt's,
also do
Holt,
this,
Holt's
I
just
also
gonna
would've
kind of be
stayed.
like behind.
I
behind
understand.
Regulus'Dor the whole time.
I will move you over there.
Hiya, Georgie.
Oh,
George.
you're back! What's up? Hey, did you see that there was a giant that got set loose? That was wild!
Yeah, that was good.
What?
You should bring him back.
He threatened to eat me!
Good.
You do kind of look edible, let's be honest.
I suppose. He's gonna back up. Oh wait, that hobgoblin isn't with you. I think I'm fine.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Achoo!
He's up earlier
Huh.
on the menu than you are. Don't worry.
Oh, wonderful. Anyways, you guys need some paint?
Do you happen to
paint.
have
We need something from
enough
your paint.
paint to craft a masterwork hammer?
Oh, you're funny. Oh wait, you're serious.
Yeah.
Why
Unfortunately.
does he sound like a Dachi?
Hi,
How about a
I'm Painter
Hello.
George.
Or an engraving kit?
Oh, you want like master smithing tools for just 100 golds of poorly drawn paint?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Isn't there that deal that you had? If you gave him magic crystals, he'd be able to like actually create like good things.
It's evocation and abjuration magic items. But
Oh,
you guys don't know that, and I don't think we even have evocation or abjuration items anyway.
Staff!
Who's got that diamond?
Yeah.
Let's give that to him.
oh yeah, we have the
Oh.
staff.
We
Well,
do have
why
the
don't you
staff.
bring him back to the smith?
Because he can't do anything if he's not in here.
Oh, Dale,
Oh, my Discord's
got?
crashing.
eyes of the all-seeing to see through Rakendor's eyes.
Hey,
I
who
see.
had the staff, by the way?
Who had the staff? It was just in general party inventory because no one wanted it.
Yeah,
I will claim the staff
that's fine.
Feel
That's
free.
fine.
I'm not using it.
and
Yeah, I
say,
think we
hey,
gave it to Fox because he was thinking of using it.
No,
Maybe.
I was the only one who it would even be remotely useful for, and I still don't want it.
Yeah.
hey,
Yeah, but I think he's
Georgie,
okay.
I've got
Yeah!
Yeah,
something
me and my
for you.
boys
I'm
played
saying
that
this in a
staff.
very hushed whisper, very up close to him. Excuse me, I could use a little privacy, please. Thank you.
Oh, no worries.
No, I got this. Wait, just go.
I turned back around, seeing that he's still there. Okay, can I see the fucking fairy?
Yeah.
I cast Vicious Mockery on it.
How dare you? I'm gonna attack.
Alright, party on party conflict. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm
Let's
gone.
get
Never
right.
spoke with- Frick, I
8.
got my phone.
It takes damage.
Alright.
Just dies.
That's 4 points of damage.
Ow!
Boink, dead.
As I say, dang it! I need my vicious mockery page up again.
Go rest.
Okay.
I
Right.
say, and I quote, "You're like a dragon, only shitty."
To a fairy?
Very.
All right.
Got it.
To a fairy.
Okay.
You know what? I think
Yes.
that should do half damage now.
Yeah,
Yeah,
no, that's kind
I
of lame.
agree, man.
TBH.
That's-
Yeah.
I've just
that
been
was very
going
good.
down this list literally one by one.
But
Understood.
You said it's
Anyways, hey,
last
cool
time.
staff, give it to me. And he grabs his staff off of you. Sick! He's gonna run over,
I'm
throw
gonna
it on the ground, and immediately just begin stepping on it, just like stepping on it.
really directly in the eyes and say, "You saw nothing," and then turn back around.
He will scoop up the pieces, move over to the green paint, and begin mixing it in. Oh yeah, this'll work. All right,
Just rubbing it.
My
Just rubbing
glasses
it
are
in.
too dirty if I didn't see that.
cool. Now, this wasn't a super high grade item, so I'm afraid it's not going to do a super more bunch, but the ability I'm able to paint has increased. I can now create 200 gold worth of material.
Perfect. By any chance, is that enough to get a? Was it an engraving kit or a?
A rune inscription kit? Oh yeah, let me just create magic crystals. Oh wait, I can't yet!
Rune inscription kit, masterwork hammer, and master bellow.
It's okay. It's okay, Georgie. I understand.
What about the master
We could go
word
bully some kids for some stuff.
hammer or bellows?
Or we could go beat up that defenseless woman, and I could like not get beat up by.
Man, I can't wait for that lady to beat your ass.
It's gonna be really funny when she does.
Oh, by the way,
Anyways.
did you ever tell us who beat you up?
No.
Me?
Oh no, he told
No,
us
he never
nothing about that.
I told you. I have said nothing other than I need your guys' help to come collect a couple things.
Alright.
Anyways. Yeah, you bring me more stuff like that, and I could probably do a little more. Though, preferably a bit more high grade stuff.
Listen, Georgie, I'm trying the best I can.
I
So
understand,
how
I'm grateful,
difficult
I'm just
it
telling
is
you
being
that.
a single father.
What, single father? Who are your kids?
I
You have
need to
kids?
walk out.
He has kids.
I come back. Hey, wait a second. Pay me
What?
250 gold.
I can only do 200.
200 gold, whatever.
Alright, fine. Alright, here you go, 200 gold pieces.
Man, I love money printers.
Hey, Maddie.
You're wonderful. I love you.
We have an automatic
Maddie,
money
we
printer.
splitting
I love
that?
it.
We splitting that?
I walked out the door.
Hey, we splitting that?
Are you sure you don't want to bribe?
Meanwhile, over at the forge,
I
Holt, you observe Raken's
I'm willing to do
masterworks.
75-25.
I'm
as-
also doing the Eyes of the All Seeing to see it like
Gotcha.
it
directly.
depends. Did you
Burn,
see anything?
burn. As he finally smelts down all
Same
of the
way.
metal, he will begin putting it upon his large anvil, as he will take whatever hammer he has, a very ancient-looking one, and he will slam it into the ground. Not slam it into the ground.
He's gonna
Slam the
slam
steel
it.
against the anvil as it begins to flatten out and take shape. You can see as he masterfully moves up and down, creating an even surface despite the small round hammer that he imprints on it. It becomes very much apparent that he knows what he's doing, but is somewhat rusty with the ages of time. I don't know
he's
what
gonna
I'm
go up
doing.
and
Yeah,
down on
sure,
that
but I don't. Yeah, okay. Forges it again.
Just Lars. Wait,
Bellows it.
how's it going?
It's gonna
Now
go-
I wait. Stupid. He's gonna
Gonna get
walk
much
over
on
here,
forge.
start tinkering with some other materials
We gotta
as
bring
he
in more
forges
stuff, you
as he forges a hilt, as he's working with other material, putting leather on it.
Did you get Georgie to make the stuff?
No, he can't make anything.
You! And he's gonna point to just Lars.
Yes.
Pull the sword from the fire
yeah.
and put it on the anvil.
What?
Put the sword out of the fire and put it on the anvil.
Okay.
You see, you just gotta grab the sword and just put it right on that big old anvil, just right on.
Just Lars, do you touch the steaming hot sword with no gloves?
No, I'd pick up gloves for that.
Okay, got you. Understood.
Are
All
the
right.
gloves
Stupid.
like are the gloves like giant sized? Because
So, actually, no. They're actually a little bit smaller. However, you see as
He's a little
Regulus'Dor,
right
he
hand.
picks up the just the molten sword, holding it in his hand. You can see like his flesh burning but regrow at the same time. Yes.
Mine?
Interesting.
Boom,
No,
boom,
no.
boom.
Breaking doors.
Breaking-
We'll continue forging along. This process will take time. If you would like to hang around here, you may. Though it will probably be tomorrow that I'll have this finished.
Oh, that sounds great. We need to go beat up somebody, apparently.
What?
Don't worry about it.
Don't worry, Breaking Door. I'll keep you company.
You just keep your mind on that sword. That'll be good. That'll be good.
You're gonna bully someone?
No, we're not gonna bully anybody.
Oh, we were killing werewolves.
Somebody
I
just
wouldn't
knows
care
about
if you
it.
did. You'd be stronger than them.
That's the
He
point.
gets it.
Okay. We'll be back to see if that is going to be useful. Yeah? And I will start backing up.
Sure.
I'm not a workhorse. I will expect payment.
Payment. Of course. I'm gonna lean over to Matthias. Hey,
If you
Matthias.
want to cut off his arm, we'll be okay.
I don't know what you. I'm broke, dog.
No, Matthias.
It's 200 freaking gold.
Matthias.
You could
How
always
much-
ask George.
Matthias. Do you know how much George has left to make gold with?
I had him craft me a new set of underwear. It cost all of his pay for the day.
How fancy is your underwear?
It's spider
unimportant.
soap. It's
Don't worry
spider
about
soap.
it.
It's
Okay,
soil
so we'll
proof.
pick it up tomorrow. We'll pick it up for the 100. We'll pick up the
Yeah,
100 gold tomorrow.
I
How
have a
about that?
rash. It was chafing. You know,
Okay,
it's
well, what do
I had
we?
to
Let's
treat
go.
myself. You know.
All right. The gang goes off to collect bounties.
Not me.
Zoinks, gang.
Holstein, it's a freaking Ford. You kidding me?
I imagine Vox is staying here as well.
Yeah, I'll also stick
Heck
around.
yeah.
All right.
Heck yeah.
Side adventure. Woohoo!
Bum, bum. Hey, we split the party. Hey, we split the
Don't-
party. Hey, we
Giving
split
too
the
much
party.
triple, guys.
All right. Which group are you going after? Might I ask?
The single woman.
I see.
Why do
A
I feel
wise
like that should
choice.
be the hardest?
A wise choice. That I take it back. We go after the warlord.
There we go.
There we go. That's how we do it. All right. Frick. Let me find a list of debtors. All right.
Yorm the Giant.
Yorm the
It's
giant.
All right, cool.
range.
Oh
Yes.
We
shoot!
own 300 ration cards.
We don't have storm. Oh, I forgot the name of the sword.
Storm ruler.
Is it Storm Ruler?
It
It's
is.
Storm Ruler, yeah.
Yeah.
Hey,
All
by
right.
the way, who else-
You know
who
that
else-
that Miss Serene Glowcaster belongs to Western Church.
Perfect. All right, come on, tilly tally boys, let's go. As I just gesture and I start walking to the place that I've
Where
never
are we?
been. Hey, boys, by any chance, do you guys know how to get to the Western Church?
Oh, sure. Let me pull up my map.
Thought it was Central Church.
It is Central Church.
Central Church?
Hey, look, you guys are
Pull up
here.
my map.
Hey, look, we're here. That's
We found it.
fantastic. I'm gonna walk up with distinction.
Why, hello there, good sir.
Hi, hello there.
Any interest in joining with Central Church? It's quite the bargain.
I actually think that I would.
Oh,
it
is
sounds
that
like a
so?
great thing.
Wonderful, wonderful. They will flank you on both sides and begin leading you.
Perfect, perfect, perfect. I'm gonna look back at the boys and I'm like, hey, shh.
Oh, frick, why
I
is
do
it
not
doing?
want to be a part of this anymore.
I'm gonna.
All right, let's go.
They're going to move
All
him away.
right, well, this could be interesting.
All right, we will get to what
Today's
you're doing.
episode-
While you two are
Where'd you
here,
go? Where'd you go?
I am taking him away. He will arrive
Way
later,
away?
like away.
We were following at a distance.
in
Hello,
today's
have you ever heard of Western Church? Or not Western, Central Church?
I have, but I see. You see, there's people down that way. They said they wanted to join. If you go straight down that road.
Oh, but we're here now. We have some other people who could do that for you. Please listen. It's
Look,
quite
I
the
have something to do.
opportunity.
Look, over here. Over
Oh,
here.
the only thing you have to do is sign with Central Church, yes?
Aha! Look, I'm not in the mood right now. You
Oh, it doesn't.
that way.
Oh,
That
no.
person
What do you
wants to go that way.
mean you're not in the mood to hear from our great lady, Saragoshi?
Please step away.
They will look at you intently. We see that patch on your armor. We're giving you a chance for redemption, my friend.
It's what you
Please
get
step
for
away.
keeping the patch on.
I would have
There's
hidden
a
the
guy who
patch,
gets
but
wiped crazy.
okay, you're gonna call me out on it because I didn't say it in the moment. Okay.
Yes.
That's why you have to be a trial member, guys.
Yes.
Come on. Big brain plays.
You also have 2 patches.
I will assume you are wearing the patch, as that is normal,
did mention
unless
that he
specified
had-
otherwise.
Yeah, I mean, like, I'd wear it, but then, like, fuck it. Alright, you know what? Look, fine. I'll listen to what you have to say. How about that?
Oh, excellent, excellent. Follows here to this back alley,
Please
yes.
don't touch me. Please
This
don't
back alley.
Oh,
you gotta
please,
be
please,
touched like
please.
this was a Catholic priest.
Ah!
Alright. Now to whatever my boy's getting up to.
We shouldn't have
Hey.
gone with them. Nah.
They took me the wrong
No.
way.
Well,
I'm actually more concerned for
Fine.
them than I
What are
am
they
for
doing to you?
me.
Just ours.
we're just having fun.
Yeah.
Hey, Dalen,
We're-
can we see I can't see what's going on, but I'd like to see what's going on.
I am directing your site.
Yes, but we don't
Nice.
see token.
But we don't see.
Oh, got you. I understand.
Yeah.
I'll just give ownership of Matthias to everyone.
Heck yeah.
True sight.
I won't abuse this
Share
at
me
all.
like I'm a girl at ASU.
Oh
I
my
will
gosh. Alright. You can all see now, yes?
Nope.
No.
Yeah.
No?
No.
No.
I
I'm-
can see him when
Oh,
he's
I
moving.
can see Matthias.
And now I can. Are we
No,
NPCs again?
You shouldn't be. Stop moving! Stop you! Stop it, you! Stop moving!
Stop moving.
Why are you NPCs again?
I don't know.
Oh.
No, you're
You
not. Wait.
cannot control this body, thought.
Does this help?
Yes, I can
no.
see things now.
Alright, cool. This way,
I can't
sir!
See anything. I can't see anything.
You can't see
Why
anything?
don't I just?
I can
Hey,
see
hey, I'm
nothing
just
yet.
gonna. You want me
Ugh.
to just share my screen?
No, you're fine.
sure.
I got it. Everything's figured out. It's all good.
I have
All right.
Ownership of Matthias.
No, please, good. Stop.
Is there supposed
Get
to
back
be?
here, you.
Is
All right,
Georgios
good
and,
sir. Please
Georgios
follow
supposed
us.
to be there?
No, they're in a different.
No, I
Oh.
went off left. They
Yes,
took
of
me-
course. Bring me to this Saratoga lady or whatever her name was.
Oh,
Is
the
this
Honorable
church?
Saragochi. Yes, it
Oh,
is.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
no.
Sarah Tamagotchi.
The
Yes.
hell, Saraguchi.
All right, follow us, good sir. Oh wait, hold up. I need to give ownership to the player perspective so I can move the screen along with it. Yes,
Wow.
that is what we
Wow.
call production value. Yes. All right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Follow us, good sir. And please, if your chain remembers anything about this castle, do not mention it.
Are they both looking forward?
They are like right next to you, essentially. They are like escorting you from behind.
Understood.
Yes, follow us, good sir. Yes, yes, yes.
Do you need me to drag it, or are you just?
I can drag it for you if you want.
Okay.
I was going to give you the chance. You enter into this large, spacious area. 4 giant columns, each of which seeming to depict large humanoids as they stand bearing large burdens, each lit with flame at the top of these large pillars. A double set of doors opens up in front of you. As it immediately opens, you see a well-done portrait of what appears to be a very fair-skinned lady.
Ah,
Somebody say fair skin? Hey.
As you move over to the right, you see, with a change of music.
Wow.
Yes. Yes,
She
yes.
just doesn't. She doesn't go outside much, does she?
All right, you see in front of you
Sanctum.
this woman. With her snow-white hair and fair skin, golden armor decorates her body. A large sword hangs off her side, with an even larger shield lying to her side. She stands in front of you, heavily armored, bearing with her a seal of some unknown god. And by that it means it's not in the normal pantheon, so a religion check won't help with that.
understood. My
I'll
person
make a-
doesn't know crap about religion anyway. So
Oh.
Alright.
Do we have a new one to be initiated? She will step up. Why, yes, my lady, he's quite interested. Come on, step along, good sir.
yes, quite. Oh,
Speaking
name
of
is
stepping
Mul-
along.
my name is Mathai. I would like to approach her, by the way. as I
Gotcha.
extend my hand and go, "Hi, my name is Matthias Carlisle III. Nice to meet you."
She will reach out her hand like this.
I'm gonna awkwardly turn my hand around and grab it and shake it this way. As I
Bite it.
just
Bite the
smile.
hand.
Go, "Hey, how's it going?
She is somewhat displeased.
This is
Wow.
fine." So, what's this deal you got going on here? You know, the boys said it was a pretty cool place.
Yes, it is. It is a home of protection from the outside chaos of the other guilds that would seek to destroy this place. And I am your only beacon of hope. And she will kind of extend her out her arms, kind of like the guy at the top of the Belfry Towers. Frick, what's his name? Something of Kareem. Frickin' this
Gotcha.
thing.
I know who you're talking about.
Yes. Yeah. T-Pose Dark Souls, man. I am your saving grace here. So please, please, notice as such, and join with us here in Central Church. We'll provide you all the aid you could ever desire.
I want Saragoshi to step.
Well, I've gotten some pretty sizable offers for my services from the other guilds. You know,
And what
is it
service
you
is
can
that?
Can you really offer me?
What service is that?
Free crafting of any goods I can think of, an unlimited library of knowledge of another kind. Let's see here. An unlimited supply of money, a small army at the, the will of my hand. It's pretty sizable.
It will look. Are you referring to the mercenaries over at Western Bank?
Well, yes, they've made me an offer, and so have the hunters as well. You know.
I will not allow such infidelity to infect us here in Central Church.
I have not accepted anything, miss. So
Then you will cease all activity with anyone affiliated with anything outside of.
Well, yes, if I think that you are worthy of me joining up.
Make a wisdom save.
Fuck. That's a 2.
Kneel! And suddenly you are compelled to kneel.
Nux. Dude, Nux, bro. You're about to get stepped on, man.
Are you ready to be initiated then?
Excuse me, miss. I think that we're going a little bit too quickly here, and I'm a nobleman. I think that... listen, we can talk this out in a distinguished, nice manner. Can I make a persuasion
She will
check?
draw her sword, and you can
Can I make
attempt.
Okay. I cannot roll lower than a 10. Well, I rolled a 10. So that's a total of 19.
I see. There's no more to discuss. You will either join with us, or you will be declared our enemy, you understand.
Well,
But,
how
that being said, I suppose if you truly do have these material goods that you could afford us, there may be a chance for a quick rising in power.
Well, see, I think you might have a confusion. I have nothing to offer you other than my dashing charm, my lady.
Roll me another persuasion check.
Ah! That's an 18 plus 9. Why couldn't I have gotten that with the first one? What the fuck?
So you seek to be a manservant.
Well, I don't really do the whole serpent thing, you know. I kind of own the
She
serpent
wants to
most of the
step on
time.
you.
Matthias is a man of dignity, and he will not be treated like trash, boys. He's gonna talk his way out of this one.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's so hot to get stepped on by it.
If you would like to join as a manservant, I would hire you the closest affiliation and
Man,
a right-hand
Yeah,
position
I-
next to me.
Getting in any trouble.
I think I'm a little bit more deserving of a higher status, you see. I don't think that a manservant is gonna work for me very much.
Then you will serve as an advisor, if that would serve, though mostly just for title alone. I don't sense too much brains in you.
Well, you would be surprised. I do have my way around people, believe it or not. Just a second ago, you were gonna cut off my head, and look at us now having rational conversation.
Actually, she drew her sword. I was going to anoint you paladin, but other than that,
Oh, well,
I have no desire to draw your blood here. You have an amusing quirk about you, much like a lost puppy.
that's adorable. Thank you. All right, well, how about we enact a little contract per se? You know?
She will draw her sword, even though it's already drawn.
His mind quivers. How did that happen?
As she will put a sword on your left shoulder. I hereby announce you, Matthias, as a member of Central Church, and hereby, if you break the covenant of our oath, under penalty of my paladins and sworn oath, you are now initiated, and she will tap your right shoulder.
Perfect. That's cool. All right. Well, so by any chance, now that we're homies and such, that's what the kids call it nowadays. I'm looking for a lady, and I was wondering if you could help me find her. Her name it's in Regulus'Dor reference, correct?
Correct.
Miss, how do you pronounce Sarianne?
Sarianne Glaucaster.
Yeah, Miss Sarianne Glaucaster.
I know her. She is one of my handmaidens.
I would just, you're so awesome and everything. Could I, perchance, have a word with her? I'd actually, if she could, kind of show me around the place, that would be great.
Ah, I see. I will fetch her. You. Oi, oi, my lady. I'm gonna go over here and I'm gonna go get her.
Thank you. Your kindness knows no bounds, milady.
Alright. You will see as... Alright. Dang it, dude. Hold up. I need to fix something real quick. Just real quick. Sorry about that.
It's okay.
My map tools was too high up, so whenever I try to get to a menu, it would go off screen. Alright. There we go. Cool.
Welcome to Matthias's bizarre adventure.
Alright.
Listen, guys. Ye have little faith.
What could possibly go wrong with all this? I can't imagine.
Listen.
Yeah.
You will see as this woman approaches. With red hair, she bears with her a harp, most likely of a bardic origin, a large hat, and also the symbol of Central Church adorned on her dress. She will approach. Is there anything you need, Lady Saragoshi? Yes, this one has requested that you specifically lead him around. Though be cautious, I will not have any impunity here. She will look at Matthias.
I'm too old for any of that stuff to work anymore. Don't worry about it.
You would like to be shown around?
Yes, if you don't mind, I would love a tour of this wonderful place. Absolutely beautiful architecture. Reminds me a lot of home. And then, maybe we could take a look around the town, It'll be great. It'll be a fun time.
She will, in fact, show you around town, as you will enter
Okay.
back onto the central street from whence you came.
As I reach there, I'd like to cast Charm Person, and
Hold
I
up.
will be...
First,
Hold up.
so, you
Hold up.
interested in joining with the Central Church, are you? It's a wonderful time we have here, you see. It's all about strength and unity that we share with each other, you see. Yes, yes, it is very, very good, very good. You are muted,
Yeah.
good sir.
Yeah,
Oh,
sounds like
wonderful. You don't seem quite taken to it. How about we go have you meet Lady Saragoshi?
Oh my gosh.
it. Sure, sounds pleasant.
We're heading this way now. Oh, hello there, old man. Would you like to also see Lady Saragoshi and perhaps join with us?
He's filthy, I wouldn't even bother.
Sorry, I was stealthing, but
Oh, sorry.
everything was going on
Got you. All right. Then you are stealth, and they will not notice you because they have a passive perception of 11.
Nice.
All right.
As
they approach,
they approach, you see as Matthias walks back with what appears to be a younger woman of sorts.
Oh, hey, whoa.
oh,
Oh,
Justlara!
if it isn't Lady Sarianne! We have not seen you in quite some time.
Sarianne, come with me. I know this man. Come, quick. Oh, Justlaris, buddy, pal. It's been so long. Listen.
Matthias, it's good to see you.
Oh, excuse me, fellow paladins. It is me, Sir Matthias Carlyle III, and Lady Sarianne, the beautiful. If you don't mind, can I talk to my friend? I would love to, I just joined up, and me and Sarianne are talking and stuff. I'd love to share, the word of our wonderful
Oh,
enclave.
we were just about to bring her to Lady Saragoshi, in fact.
Well, we're gonna head right. We're gonna head right back to Lady Saragoshi after. Just leave them with me and Sarianne. It'll be perfect.
Make me a persuasion check, could you?
Hey.
Oh, that went
Please,
way out of my
fuck,
thing.
Please don't make me go here.
I got a 6, but it goes to a 10, so a 19.
Ah, that's good enough for us. Sure, we trust Lady Sarianne.
All right, perfect.
Frick.
Lady Sarianne, we'd love you if you could just show us around this quarter.
Wasn't
I'm
it
gonna
said to
grab
be
Matthias
an
and just go-
older woman?
Huh?
Thank you.
Wasn't isn't Sarianne supposed to be an older woman?
Did it say older woman?
Yeah, you said older woman.
No,
You said
no.
younger woman.
Yeah,
Oh.
younger. Yeah, no, it just says unarmed. You all assumed older because you're like, oh, it's gonna be a weak, pathetic old lady that we're gonna have to scruff up, but I never mentioned that.
By the
Yeah.
way, at this point when they leave, I would like to cast Charm Person, and I will be using Cutting Word.
All right, she'll make a wisdom
Or, I'm
save.
sorry, Unsettling Word.
All right,
Selling her? Without consent?
roll me a d6, good sir.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, she saves.
Were you attempting to charm me just now? That was
I
not
didn't know-
very poggers of you.
I did no such thing, my lady. It was that, in my old age, I've become so very feeble that sometimes I just go off, I'm not expecting to blow with magical energy, and it just happens.
That sounds very, very fake. Roll me a deception check.
Oh, no.
Hey, that's a 16 plus 9.
Wow, I didn't know bardic origins work like that. I should keep that in mind in my old age. Are you interested in seeing the sights as
sure
well,
I will
just
be.
Laris?
It's, believe it or not, very fun in a
hi.
terrible way. But
So
It
much
just-
there.
It just slips out sometimes, you know?
I would actually really love to see this alleyway up ahead here. This
Ah,
is
yes, the
very
famous
interesting.
alleyway of Seguindor. Yes, it is
Yeah,
used for
yeah.
plenty of segues. Billy, what you doing during this time?
At this time, I'm going to go up behind her, and I am going to grab my. No, I'm gonna gesture to just Lars, like a knock knock, like she's go out, sleepy.
Yes, of course.
And
I'll walk all the way down here.
Alright.
no, I'm gesturing like we need to knock her unconscious.
Ah, yes,
No,
this
I'm down.
corridor is very good. You know, actually, a third of all violent kidnappings take place in this alley, in fact. It's rather strange.
What?
You-
what is this,
you don't
why
say,
does this
do
happen
you?
Here?
That would be
Lady-
really
Lady
unfortunate
Caroline,
if,
is this- What is back here?
hey.
Oh,
the
this
kidnapping
is where we
was
keep
over.
random boxes of storage and foodstuffs.
Oh my gosh, can we take a look? That's so interesting.
Of course!
Boom!
Alright,
Yeah,
make me an
I-
attack.
we both
No, actually, you do not.
immediately start-
She is a
I just
non-combatant.
wanna gra- I wanna
Therefore,
grab
she
her
has
close her mouth.
1 HP. And -1 strength. You will...
I want to grapple her. I don't want to knock her like out.
Just-
You
just
will
wanna grapple her.
succeed. I will tell you this. You will succeed.
Got it. So, boom.
Do you want her to scream?
I imagine that was part of the grapple.
Grab her in her mouth. Grab her
Hey.
in her mouth.
I'm gonna go up to her and I'm gonna cast Charm Person again.
Oh, this, but again, I see. Sure.
Yes. Second time's the charm, right? Right?
No, it's +6.
I thought it was third time, but okay.
Fuck! No matter what she saves.
you try telling me again? What was that about?
Knock her out. Just knock her out, bro.
I mean, alright, it's gotta happen. I shove the knife up through her skull.
You
No,
kill her.
No, she can't scream.
I kill her.
No.
Just Lars, would you like to try to stop this?
You're not supposed to kill her, right?
No.
gonna-
You
Wait,
just
like,
need
what
the
are you
money.
doing?
Oh, we just need the money? I thought
Yes.
we had to
No.
kill
No,
me.
no, no. You just need the money or whatever they have returned. You're a debt collector, not
I
a bounty
thought I was
hunter.
a fucking hitman, dog. I
No,
was like,
you're not a
oh,
hitman. You are a debt collector.
Oh my god.
Okay.
What did you think the
This
list
is-
of like what was owed was for?
You know, this makes a lot more sense the more I think about it. I'm gonna go, hey, Sariad, listen. Shh. Hey.
It's
Hey,
like, die.
do you like your legs? Do you like
What?
Do you like your legs? Just answer the question.
I didn't know you were playing 7.
Shh. All characters are secretly 7.
All characters are sacred.
I
Why
suppose-
they are chained, brother.
I suppose I like my legs.
It would be a real shame if you lost them. You know,
What?
in a tragic accident.
I
Let's put a
thought.
smile on that face.
Or sorry. Oh, I thought I was just showing you around.
So I heard a little birdie told me that you owe some money to some people. You know.
Who told you that?
Hi guys, what's going on over here?
It's
Violent assault.
specifically, a member of the church. It's some gambling debt. We all know all about your vices. I'm
Well-
actually under the the work of Lady Saragochi as a secret investigator. They call me the Grand Inquisitor. It's pretty dope, isn't it? Right? Yeah.
Inquisitor, you say?
The only debt I owe is to Western Bank.
What?
The only debt I owe is to Western Bank.
Nah, we all know what you're doing.
Apparently, everyone knows except for me.
You're not fooling anybody. We know all about you and your escapades with Sir John. Okay, so why don't you? Go
I've never
ahead-
met a Sir John.
Please, this is
Woman, are
funny.
you alive?
This is you really. I know Sir John. He's my cousin. He told me all about it. What?
Matthias, how much does she owe?
Specifically 300 meal tickets.
Do you have
Holy
300 meal tickets?
Not on me?
Not on you,
Where?
please. You're not fooling anyone. Come on, let me.
Yeah,
Here,
do we
I'm
need
gonna
to
go
leave
ahead
her?
and start pilfering her pockets.
Oh,
All right.
I don't want to be a part of this anymore.
You pull off a few things.
Billy, be on the
First.
lookout.
You find that she has 50 meal tickets on her. Secondarily, the only other thing she carries is a side dagger.
A what?
A side dagger, just a
Side
very
dagger.
thin dagger that she kind of like, yeah, it's just a very thin dagger she wears underneath her dress.
All right, where are all your other, meal rations that you owe? This is
Uh,
ridiculous.
The only other ones I have are back home.
Where's home?
Believe it or not, conveniently.
Point to it on here.
Right here.
Matthias, take the map from my pocket and tell her to
Yeah.
point.
Yeah. Point it out. Where is it? Right here?
Where is it?
Conveniently next to these this
Where
box.
is it?
Yes, conveniently, it's actually right here.
I don't see where you're pointing.
Oh.
I'm not zoomed out enough.
Further down.
Oh, okay.
Next building.
This is my other weapon.
All right, perfect. Now listen, I'm an inquisitor. Do you even know the power that I command within the church?
My understanding was that you just got initiated.
Yeah, that's by cover, dumbass. Listen here, punk. I'll take your legs. You know that?
I'll
take
stab
your
you
legs.
through the skull.
This is inhumane.
Now,
I'll say.
You work for the
you
church.
borrowed money
What do
and you
you
didn't
think
pay it
we
back.
do,
What do you think
lady?
is gonna go? Okay.
Not
Look,
that!
we're gonna go
I know we're a
with
bit
this
stern at times about
feedback.
teaching the good word of Lady Saragoshi, but we don't violently assault people in back alleys.
Yeah. Whatever. Come on,
okay.
we're
Yeah, but
heading
you
home.
know
We're
what?
heading
We're
home,
gonna
lady.
go.
Stab you through the skull.
Come on,
now.
let's go. By the way, love the outfit. Look adorable.
Thank you? She will hesitate.
It will look so much better if you still have your legs.
Oh,
You
hey,
know?
holds right here. How about that?
She
I'd like
will.
to go into her door.
Got you. You'll walk behind her. Inside, you see several other commoners as they all kind of sit about, as they're kind of like, just like sitting around doing really nothing. As you kind of walk in, they will all gasp, "Lady Sarianne, we thought, oh my, we thought Sir James was your lover, not this one."
Hell, Lady Sarianne is a fucking hoe, okay? She's
Then
been
why would
sleeping
you, a
with
good outstanding member of the church,
She's
contemplate
been
such
sleeping with
behavior?
Sir John, Sir Mark, me, and I'm old, and I found out she's sleeping with my son too. She's
Your son is in the same prison?
Alright, we're about to burn her at the stake, but I have to get all her stuff. It's so ridiculous. The amount of hoe-ness. It's disgusting. It taints the church. Ugh. Okay.
My word!
the
We
outburst.
thought so highly of you as a well-respected member of this church that if something violent were to happen, the entirety of Western Church would be upset and almost declare war over how much she's appreciated, but I guess she's the worst.
It's just, I'm so fervently just proud of Our Lady Saragochi, and she just taints her name. It's disgusting.
Roll me a
God.
deception check at disadvantage.
Well, I can technically not roll lower than 10.
I understand, but there's a difference between an 11 and a 10.
A 12, so a total of 21.
Holy.
Oh, that didn't even do the command, but they can't even roll that high. My word! Lady Sarianne, you should be ashamed. She will collect her things, what very little there is, and
I'm just
walk over.
imagining this is literally gonna be like the Game of Thrones. They're gonna shave her head, like shame, shame, shame. All right.
She
I'm
will
gonna go
get all
ahead
her
and say,
stuff as she kind of like walks out.
Pay your tithe, ho.
Okay. She'll hand you the 250 remaining.
All right. We need to go. We need to go have a conversation with our fellow members of the church. Just Solaris, Billy, I will take it from here. Yeah,
Before she leaves, are you taking her back?
I'm
Oh,
gonna take her to be burned at the stake.
That's
The
not gonna
wench.
go well, Matthias.
Shh,
That's not
it's gonna go fine. I'm totally
No, it's...
I mean,
I
I was
am
gonna do something
in
too,
control
but,
of it. Oh, okay. What are you guys thinking? Like kill her and stash her in a crate?
No, I was just gonna
No.
beat her and say, "Don't ever think of this, or we'll find you." You know we will.
Goodness.
If that works too, we could break her legs.
Non-combatant,
Okay, so
by the way.
I will
Okay,
take
you know what?
her.
I'm just gonna threaten her. I've already done enough.
Okay,
At this
I will
point in
take.
time-
I will take over. I will take over at this point. I will put my hand on her shoulder. And say, "Is that everything?"
Yes, she's begin crying.
Wait.
Right in the gut.
I really like your
That's
hat.
just
Can I
enough
have
for
it?
her to double over for a second.
She will pass
On
out
her
behind the
knees?
building.
No, only do enough for her to be on her knees.
But she has 1
Gotcha.
HP.
I know, on her, just enough.
I understand.
Just enough to
Non-lethal damage, I got you.
1 HP.
And right while she's on her knees, I will go. If you ever speak of this, anybody, we will find you, and you
Do the
know we
peop-
will.
Do the people in the house hear this?
So
I imagined it's hushed voices.
yeah, it's so I wouldn't, and I will
Gotcha.
take my left hand, right across the face, knock her out.
Holy freak.
All right. Western Church will remember this. Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
Excuse me, Western Church thinks she's a hoe now.
Central Church. That's
Sorry,
fine.
Central Church.
you
I
said
will
Western
take my
Church, you little
Eastern
boy.
badge.
Protect most.
You
I'm going to take
get
my
you get
Eastern
the
badge and hide it.
understood.
My Eastern badge
Me.
is hidden.
All right. You will get a small pop-up that just says this will have drastic consequences on the story. Anyways, hey, welcome back. You're at the forge.
Whoa.
I would like to go to the Western Bank, actually, sir.
Oh, I see. Are the rest of you following him?
No.
No.
All right, then we will do whatever Matthias is doing off screen.
I will stay in that central area waiting for him.
All right, got you.
Where all the vendors are.
Yeah, all I'm going to do is talk to the big man and give him the money that is owed.
And he will accept it gladly with a hearty chuckle. Oh, wonderful, wonderful, good. You're doing marvelous work, though it is rather the easiest one. I hope.
I actually, if you don't mind, since I've been doing such marvelous work, is there any way that you could perhaps help me with a small situation I'm encountering? There's a werewolf. I kind of need to kill it. Any way that you can help me in any way with that?
Oh, werewolf! My word, that sounds rather
I-
dangerous. You should take care of that.
Yeah, I could use, financial contributions are welcome,
Ah, I
potential
see. You should
weapons.
definitely try to earn some money then.
So, I'm gonna announce this concept. Maybe foreign to you. It's interesting. Very interesting. So there's a thing called a wage. Sometimes it's pronounced wache.
Oh, I see. And likewise, there's things as debt, such as wasting my time. I believe you're almost at my word. It appears almost 1,000 gold that you owe me for the time you've wasted of mine. It'd be a shame if we were to start levying debts and wages against each other.
Well, funny enough, you just happen to be in my debt 1,001 gold.
Oh, I don't believe it
So
works
funny.
like that.
I think it does.
I seriously doubt it.
I went to the university to study finance. I have a long and historied career in it, actually.
Just Laris, I think Matthias is becoming a problem. I think we need to put him out. His
I
misery.
think Matthias. Well, we're not in the area with him.
No, I think
We're just
this
kinda
is too
sitting up there.
No,
This
we
is
just
too
saw
bad.
him, basically destroy the reputation of this woman in the Central Church.
You know that Will Smith where
Well,
he plays
she was-
all angles? That's me.
And she
The Will
did,
Smith movie.
She had debt, did not pay the debt, and we balanced it out eventually.
Just Loris, are we the
It was
baddies?
a little bit more.
What?
We're the bad guys? You think somebody would go on the internet and lie?
Yeah, even I think that's a little messed up, TBH, but that's
No,
just
I'm-
me.
I'm 1,000,000% leaning into the 1,001 gold debt.
All right, make me.
Wow.
I guess there's no way of doing it because he's made a document saying that you owe him for wasting his time, and you don't have anything like that against him, so he's just not gonna listen to it.
I will go ahead and grab my ink pen and paper that I have and write up a document saying you owe me this money because.
Ah, but this was not signed by an official teller. This is not correct.
I didn't sign a document of his.
You don't need to. I run the shots around here.
Oh, that's funny. I run the shots around here as I draw.
I will kick you out of Western. I will kick you out of Western Bank and send my thugs after you.
I'll kick you out of the Eastern Bank and send my nice people after you to give you high fives.
There is. Get out.
Why are you so antagonizing?
You don't even know the half of it.
You know, why are you? Why are you
Oh my gosh!
let's
You
take
were
the
taking
hardest.
it so serious. Oh my goodness, you're so funny. Okay, you just. I'm sorry. I was
There's a-
looking into the jest
There's a
a bit
camera.
more.
There's a camera right there.
There's a camera there and there and
You know,
there.
I just.
There's a camera here.
You're just absolutely hilarious. You know, of course I have your money. Don't worry about it. I gotta still go ahead and grab those other 2 people. Don't worry yourself one little fret.
He
I'll talk
will
to you later,
push
though,
his
okay?
glasses up on his nose so hard. Anyways, that thing I wanted to do off screen suddenly became on screen. Anyways, well, that's happening at the forge.
Love you, Pop Champ. Alright. As I walk out
I'm
and
still
go,
freaking trying to learn, maybe.
I understand. Make me an intelligence check.
Me?
Is that both of us?
Yes, if you're trying to learn smithing.
alright, boys, we will see if that works.
Can I have mine an
Only
advantage
God
because I'm
knows.
using the seeing eyes to see directly from his perspective?
Sure.
Sweet. Okay, good thing I have advantage. Hey,
Ah,
not bad.
yes.
That's a solid 17.
Yes, my rolls continue to be terrible.
Oh no.
Very good, very good.
Yes.
All right,
Ah, yes. It's rolls. They're just
He will
absolutely
grab it.
wonderful.
all right. You're not super picking up on this. It's a bunch of strange techniques. You're more used to fine crafting, taking materials you have and weaving them together, though you are somewhat proficient in actual smithing. However, Holt, who has spent most of his time in a forge, recognizes some of these workmanships and is able to kind of understand them and take his applied knowledge and use them. He will dunk the burning hot sword into the water with his bare hands, and as he lifts it out, he will inspect it. More. You'll walk over to the fire again and start smelting it again.
I can imagine how just like.
It's like
Yeah.
tennis match watching him go back and forth. The important part is making sure this material working with is strong. Steel itself is rather weak. It needs to be
Right,
properly beaten.
I always thought about that. That's crazy.
Yes. A common misconception is that you must fold it several times. 3 is enough.
My goodness, yeah. That makes so much sense.
Yes.
Rat box?
He didn't say anything. He's just watching.
Alright. You will rest over and dunk it in the water once more. Alright. You will walk over to this large statue. This is the important part. As he raises up his sword, he will say, "To you, great prophet, this sword may drop blood in your name." As he dons it, a small red light will begin to glow from it as it begins to infuse itself. He will finally walk over, and as he affixes the blade to the handle he's been crafting, he will make a +2 sword.
Holy crap.
He will look at you. This is Blood Edge. Where are you going?
I'm sorry.
You're all good.
Sorry, I was looking at the cool little statue over there. So that's
I
a great
see.
prophet, right?
Yes. Holt, make me a history check.
It won't be very good.
That's fine.
But we'll try. 8.
It seems familiar, though you're not sure why at all.
Okay.
Vox, what you looking at?
Statue.
Alright, make me a history check.
What do you got there, Vox? Smoothie.
Smoothie.
Hey, that's not a bad roll.
Hey, 14.
14.
Alright. You were able to determine that this thing that you've seen, while all the other statues that you have seen around here have been giant-like in nature, like the proportions and whatnot, this one seems rather more humanoid, as if they themselves weren't giant. In fact, you can see the beginning of small horns emerging out of their head. They look familiar in a strange sort of way that you don't quite understand, but you're not sure of how, but you've sensed that somewhere along the lines you've probably encountered something like this before.
Is it a satyr? Holy freak.
Further question.
Sure.
Try to figure out what exactly he did or what the effect was, whether it was
Sure.
divine, arcane, that kind of thing.
Arcana check.
Okay. I'm okay at those.
You should have a skill check macro, I believe. If you wanted to use it, of course. That is up to you.
Oh, I do.
Yes. I think I got all your weapons as well, so. Oh, I didn't make Night Hunter. That's right. My apologies. 15. Alright.
Hey.
A 15. You're able to determine that this was this is arcane magic. Though while it sounded like a prayer, the magic was definitely arcane in its nature. Apparently blessing it for something.
Now, we must give it a craftsman's touch. Stylize it in some way so it is not a mass-produced nothing.
Here, I got some jewelry that's worth 100 gold.
I was thinking something else for this blade, though adding gemstones would not be a terrible idea.
Right.
I got a dazzle hat.
Are you able
I
to
don't-
enchant it?
Oh, I don't say anything. I just slap a bone down on the table.
I like it.
Alright,
Yeah.
Hey.
he will begin working with the bone and the gemstone. He will use the bone and forge the handle of the blade, forming a steel crossguard with several jewels emblazoned in it from the jewelry inside of it. He will then take a large chiseling hammer as he slams down the edge and serrates it.
Yes, this will do fine. What shall we call this blade, apprentices?
Let's call it. Let's call it.
Windows 2.0.
Let's call it Bone Claw because we use bone.
I suppose that would work. You,
Yeah.
lizard.
What?
What do you believe we should name this blade?
Not usually one for naming weapons.
I see.
It seems fine.
Alright then. I was partial to blade edge, but I assume bone claw could work.
Alright, a +2 longsword has been made. Or should I say, a +2 katana! Ooh!
Ooh! Ooh, who
Katanas
did
and
that before?
longswords
I
are the
wonder.
exact same.
Anyways, you are a fighter, yes?
Mhm.
Would you like this? You did help
Here,
forge it.
Go up, bro. Oh wait, I have ownership of him. Huh? That's cool.
I'm moving me around.
Alright,
Thank you.
he will hand Bone Claw to Vox.
Heck yeah.
I'll take it.
You have a +2 weapon now. I will
Your
update.
eyes back here.
Alright, I will create you a macro for that.
Ah, yes, the 6th weapon.
This
Ah,
is
yes.
Weapon, baby.
I only have 2. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, you go around collecting weapons like I have been. I've been deliberate. I made one of them.
I'm collecting longswords. That's my thing. Like katana longswords. That's my.
I'm
ish.
collecting
gimmick, dude.
bitches and debts.
Okay.
Sometimes
Anyways.
at the same time.
Alright.
Hole wants to. He's gonna look at his kind of like shambly mace because this is a mace that he made. He's like, I'd like to make this mace a little bit better. Can I try using some of the? Can I borrow your forge for a little bit?
You can see that the anvil is probably at your head height, and he will just look at you and be like,
I'll get you a step stool.
Thanks. How high is the anvil?
he will reach in and grab a small box. The anvil itself is 7 feet tall.
Okay, yeah. So like he's hold 6'2". He's a smaller.
He will put down a box in front of you, and it allows you, much like a child standing on a step stool, to look over the counter.
You may use it as you
Do
please.
All right.
So, Raken, how is that sword coming along?
Wonderful. I gave it to the lizard.
You what?
We're here.
I gave it to the lizard. He helped me make it.
I mean, does it even work?
I'd like to go ahead and.
I
pat
can
him on the
show
back
you.
and
He will
say,
turn around and he's
"Well
like-
done, buddy."
Would you please stab him?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm sorry, what?
I stab him.
Make me an attack roll.
All right. We'll just
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, that hits.
Oh wow! Look at
Suddenly, the
you.
serrated blade rips down his arm as suddenly it tears off pieces of flesh as it goes down.
Oh,
Yeah.
Max damage
I want it.
by the way. Max damage by the way.
Well, that's not max damage.
Yeah, it is. It's a D8 plus 2.
Plus strength.
Ah, that's right. My bad. Never mind. Very far from max
Max.
damage.
Max would be 13.
I see.
Did you just... what?
I want
I-
the sword.
A fine blade.
He will
I'm
grab
gonna get
a
the
large
fuck
ball.
away from you lunatics.
He will grab a large ball and chain and said,
Hold out your blade.
My blade.
Who is he looking at?
"You."
Oh, yeah, I hold it out.
I would like to test its durability.
Less crazy.
Hulk's
Alright.
just
He will take the
going
large
around.
ball as he slams it down on the sword. It will hold.
Ah, very good. It is a fine blade.
What?
Help!
With what?
My arm!
Oh, come here, you big baby. A cat's cure.
Yeah.
Oh, I want the sword.
You get 9 points of healing, and that's all you're getting.
Alright, it's good enough. It heals it back up to
It's
close.
basically back.
Vox.
He'll
Yeah.
look at you.
I'm gonna go ahead and heal you.
You have fairy on you.
You, you have a lot of weapons there. You want to give that one to me?
I don't know. I made this one, or helped, rather.
I mean, I think you just kind of watched, but I wasn't here to see that. But,
See, my bone.
I know.
say-
What's it called?
Illuminati confirmed.
Yeah.
Claw.
I don't make the rules.
Damn,
They
that's so
just-
cool. You see, just have two long swords. That's a long sword.
Would you
Be
just
good
give him the
collector, yeah?
sword? He was busy helping
He
me beat
has
up
a
defenseless
sword.
women.
What?
You did
I
what?
mean, we got
He
the
will walk
money
over
back
and he's
and
like,
we handled it.
Wait. This was not a warrior you were collecting from.
She owed money either way.
What in the fuck are you doing?
You beat up a non-combatant. That is not a warrior way.
I'm not a warrior. I'm an old piece of shit.
He's looking down at just Loris.
Yeah.
He's playing with the dog.
How do I rotate my person again?
She tried to take advantage of others either way
Did she?
by not returning the
And
money she
again,
owed.
how do I?
Immorality is different than a warrior code. You simply flex your might of someone who is helpless, not a warrior.
Well, what good is having might if you can't flex here and there?
Be the strongest warrior, and have those who are not warriors serve you,
Something.
not destroy them. They are to
I
be
should
used,
state,
not to be
I know
destroyed.
nothing about flexing.
I could see. Regardless, is there anything else you need from me?
There's really
I-
not a big line between right and wrong. It's either do or do not.
Yeah.
She didn't pay. We took it back.
Vox will pat you on where he stabbed you, real quick. Just be like, yeah. I do have a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm talking to him. Not
Got you.
What?
Excuse me, Racken. Excuse me.
Shut up, Yorb.
The statue.
Yes.
Who exactly is the Great Prophet? They seem familiar.
Jumps in.
I know not of his name. I was simply introduced as Great Prophet. He is a man of many battles. No man has bested him. The only one to come close simply broke a horn. He is a man of many valor and several swords.
Who's
My
putting
simple
mine?
desire is to create a sword worthy of his usage.
And where did they put it? Oh, there it is.
And what exactly did you do at the statue? It was
Ah,
something arcane?
yes, I called out for his power to bless the weapon. It seals in any latent magic that my forge carries. And so, it brought it out. For many a long time I have not heard his voice, up until recently.
You have no power here.
Stop it.
What? He'll kind of
Can you
Hold the
give
sword
me
again.
back my hook? Eh?
He'll kind of give it another once over, make a half swing towards Jesselar's, stop, and then sheath it.
Understood.
I'm not even gonna move. I'm just gonna let it happen since I know it's
Alright.
not gonna hit.
Alright, folks, is there anything you would else like to do?
I'm forging, baby.
You're forging, baby.
Holt's
Alright.
forging, baby.
Make me a forge check, good sir.
Oh,
I
what's
feel
a
like
forge
a
check?
fidget
Okay.
spinner.
What's a forge check?
Forge tool, smithing tools.
Matthias.
Smithing tools check.
Smith's tools, right?
Yes. That is,
I apologize.
what
I'm
bonus
being
that is
possessed by a child.
that is dexterity or, intelligence. Stop moving him.
plus.
I'm taking.
Either way, it's a +1.
Alright.
Do I have proficiency bonus to it or no?
Oh my god, what are you doing?
Stop. You no longer have ownership. Cease you.
Do I add? do I add proficiency
Proficiency.
bonus with it?
Are you proficient in them?
Yes.
You do.
Cool. Then that's good.
You are a forge cleric.
freaking
Code.
19 plus 3. Yeah.
Alright.
Oh.
You sense strong magic come from this forge, from the fire and the anvil itself. You feel as if you were to become better at smithing, because a 19 is not sufficient, though it can let you.
19 plus 3.
A 22 then?
Yes.
That is still insufficient.
Okay.
It feels as if you were to get better at smithing and experiment more, that this anvil has the capacity to allow you to forge weapons of a magical variety. Meaning, magic items can be created here, as well as +1 and +2 swords, so long as you are a better smith.
Gotcha. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Good to know for later.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright, is that all you need?
Rat.
You stop touching my stuff.
I'm not doing anything.
Lick. Sits down.
Keeps moving my shit.
I have revoked all ownership of this token. No one should have it except for... Yeah, no one should have it.
Somebody is still moving me around. That's
Who-
not me.
Who is doing that?
Water.
Who's moving me around?
How are you doing... Me. I'm trying to set you right. Okay, everyone, please stop touching each other's tokens. You are
Stop touching each other's
literal
tokens.
children. Alright,
Sorry, all
This
I was
is in the
spinning you guys.
fire.
Apparently, I'm in
I
the
was doing.
fire.
please, you are all literal children.
Okay, I'm done. I was having fun.
I was having way too much fun making everyone spin.
I understand. Alright, is there anywhere you would like to go? Or are you down to explore?
I
I
mean,
want
we
to-
still want to take a little resty rest.
Fourth floor.
Werewolf.
Take a resty
We could
rest.
go 4th floor, but let's do. I want to research
frick?
stuff first to see if I can find anything about like a master bellow or anything.
What time of day is this at the moment?
Yeah, actually, yeah.
What
that's
time
what
of
I
day?
was-
It is currently
If we did level 3,
sunset.
Okay,
So we
it's
could
time
probably
for
go
us
to bed
take a sleepy sleep.
and
so I can
Perfect
regain my
time to
spell
hunt
slots.
a werewolf.
I have used 3 spell slots.
Well,
Whose
come
fault
on.
is that?
I still have 2.
Alright, well, if everybody else is gonna pussy out, I'm gonna go hunt.
Oh
See if I
my.
can't find something.
Who's
I'll
moving
go,
me
I'll go
now?
with them.
I still have ownership of your
I
thing.
was so
Stop!
wrong.
Nicholas, I swear if you keep doing that, I will ban you.
Take off ownership.
I
then.
did! That's the issue!
You didn't.
I did!
I'm literally being shared like a girl at ASU.
Stop you.
I guess I'll go with you guys. Yeah.
I want to hunt
You
this
are
damn
not
thing.
my fiance. Do not.
Alright, are you all going then?
Yeah, we can hunt the werewolf. Do it
Yeah,
now.
I'm going. I mean,
What is this?
Oh man,
I
if
mean-
only had a plus.
What is the sprite doing? It's just chilling.
What
You
time?
have a
did
magic
what time
tool
did you say
already.
it was again?
We bullied a man out of it
Sunset.
for you.
Just as a heads up, I do have literally 3 spell slots.
You head into nighttime.
Night hunter.
As you move throughout the forest at night, the creeping crawlies and the different beasts that roam the forest echo around you through the dark forest. Snapping of twigs heighten your senses as you peek around and peer.
Ugh, I don't want any part of the outdoors.
By the way, I should only have 31 points of health.
Learn how to fix it then!
No, I don't want to do that.
It's like ridiculously easy.
How do I? I don't know. Okay.
Just a macro. Click, you see there's an HP macro on your token?
Yeah.
Uh,
Wait. Why should you only have 31 points of health? I healed you.
I don't have an HP macro.
I'm going to literally shoot you. Okay, there, you're at 31 HP.
Oh,
You happy?
It's on the side. Yeah, good. Yeah.
There, you're at 31. You have a max HP of 35, correct?
Max HP 35, correct.
Okay, cool. As you walk throughout the forest, so glad we're getting this all figured out now. You walk throughout the forest, and I need you all to make me survival checks.
Yes, sir.
Survival, you say?
I'm pretty good at those, actually.
Haha! I got a 3.
That's a 19.
12.
A 12. All right, good to hear.
Oh boy, there.
16.
Brother.
Nice.
All right.
I got an 11.
Telltale signs and tracks
Oh! I
lay
know how
out
to
in
use the
front of
HP
you.
macro now. We're good.
Oh,
Thank goodness.
I'm so glad. All right.
Finally.
You can sense the definite traces and tracks of what appears to be a wolf of some sort as it moves throughout. However, Vox, you are able to determine that it is not alone. 2 or 3 may lie.
All right, Vox. What's the plan?
Yeah, this is kind of scary.
Yeah.
Do you know what way they're?
Beating
I
up
got a
on-
19,
beating
by
up
the
on-
way. Can I?
Maybe like the woman that got beat up.
A 19. Holt,
You don't know about that.
you are able
you don't
to
know
determine.
anything about the woman that got.
You are now sure that there are definitely 3 werewolves.
All right, everybody. There's like 3 of these guys running around. We got to be very careful.
Three? Where? 3? Oh my.
Yeah, there's 3.
Okay. All right, that's fine. All right.
Did I hear that you beat up a defenseless woman?
Absolutely not. Those are all allegations.
Oh, that's right. I mean, you're probably right. You are
What
my
Matthias said.
He allegedly beat her up.
Yeah, I did not touch the woman.
When he says allegedly, he means that he actually did, but doesn't want to say it.
Hey, Tree.
Whatever
Hey,
Matthias.
Night
Whatever my
begins to
lawyer
set
says.
as you do not
That's-
speak quietly. Howling is heard.
Nice little. Nice
Throughout
little
the
tree.
night.
Oh, I don't like this. I don't like this one bit.
Nice little tree. Could you tell us the direction that the wolves are in? Just like point with your branches a little bit.
You hear a bit of a small whooshing go through as the answer
Where?
becomes incredibly apparent.
Ah.
There we go.
Oh!
Everyone, please snap to
Oh,
grid.
Shit.
Right on top.
Already
I'm
am.
already snapped to grid, baby.
All right.
Oh.
All right.
This is fine.
I
What
hope
could go
you like
wrong?
being an older werewolf.
Huh?
I was telling you guys, I hope you like being an older werewolf.
Hey, do any of these werewolves have
Initiatives,
Hey.
everyone.
Alright.
We are technically werewolves in this other campaign.
Yeah.
One of you got turned into a vampire.
What?
Yeah.
Yeah,
in
everybody's
case you
gonna be
forgot last
werewolves and
week,
vampires.
Ornstein kind of got turned into a vampire.
I got turned into a vampire, baby.
Low key, if I was doing my actual damage, I feel like he probably wouldn't have turned into a vampire.
Maybe.
No.
Unfortunate.
Oh, are you kidding me?
20 through 25.
Stop and
26.
Oh, I'm 23.
Dang.
All right, for sure, man. 15 through 20.
Oh, show, man.
17.
Show me.
16.
Maybe Holt will turn into a werewolf. That'll be fun, right? I think.
Well, what was your initiative?
5.
All right.
Ooh.
Nuts.
Billy, you have received initiative.
Yeah, I figured as much. Okay. Ba-da-da-da-da-da.
Your longbow's silvered, correct?
No.
Your
What?
longbow is magic.
Your longbow is currently magic, though. It has a +1.
My short bow.
Yes,
had
your short bow,
the
whatever.
+1
Yeah.
plus to damage and to hit.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Which,
Yes.
What we're saying is that your rapier will do nothing.
Yes. Well, just do. It's resistant, but it just.
No,
it
it will do
that.
nothing.
Really?
Yeah.
Yay.
they're-
I thought it was just resistant unless
They're
it's silvered.
immune.
No, werewolves are immune.
All right, Billy, what's
gotcha.
up?
Okay.
And I would have told all you all.
Attack of opportunity.
Nope.
You're disengaging? Alright.
No, swashbuckler, bud.
Oh. I thought you needed to attack first to do that.
You have to attack first for that one. But you can just bonus action disengage.
Oh yeah, I'm just bonus action.
Alright, understood.
Disengaging then. Okay, so yeah, I'll just short bow at this one right here. That's a 22 to hit.
That hits. Roll me some damage.
I figured as much.
Can somebody tell me how to make the little sphere things in this or whatever?
What?
Are you
I'm
talking
trying
about
to see what
this?
what my spell will hit or not hit. If it
So
has an
go
AoE
to
Oh,
so go to just under file.
file.
You see interaction tools.
File.
Just underneath it.
It says new campaign.
No, don't click file. The button underneath the file button.
Oh, interaction tools. Yes.
Then go over to the right to where it says template tools.
Template. Understood.
And then it will give you a whole bunch of different drawings that you can do, like a cone, a sphere, a point, stuff like that.
Yeah.
And you can go ahead and draw those on the board. To get rid of them, just hit Control Z. Alright, what's the damage on the short bow?
16 points of damage total.
16.
Dang, let's go.
Why is
damn,
there a bar
son,
hidden?
where'd you get those?
Why is there a bar hidden? Hold on.
How did you get rid of it again? Control Z.
Yes, Control Z.
Okay.
Okay, there we go.
I can see health.
16
I
points
can
damage
see
to them.
health.
Oh, I know why. Okay, because I accidentally... Frick, I messed up. Kind of.
Oh no.
I accidentally... Instead of giving them 89 max HP, I gave them 89 first level spell slots. Which is not ideal.
We're screwed.
Fine.
Alright, anyways. Alright, cool. Anyways, alright. Well, that'd be all from you.
Yes. I already used my bonus action and everything, so.
Understood. Matthias.
I am gonna go ahead and cast Shatter. And it should be. I'm not gonna draw the tool, but it should hit this one and this one, but not this one. If I center it right here.
Okay. It's like right
So they both need to make a Constitution saving throw for me, and then I might blow a on them.
here.
Yeah,
16 and
blow?
a 14.
Okay, I'm gonna use one of my bardic things to impose -2 to his roll, so
Uh,
they both fail.
Well, if you play an Eloquence Bard, does that need to be declared before the roll?
Does
I
it?
believe it does. You need to use your bonus action for it. Also, I'm pretty sure you're wrong on the size of Shatter. I think it's bigger than you think it is.
It's 10.
Shatter's a
Oh, a
10-foot
10-foot
radius. Like
radius.
sphere.
Oh,
Sphere.
shit. So like,
Spherical.
Spherical.
You can catch them.
Yeah, if you center it like right, not right there. Right there.
Yeah, one over.
Okay.
And then you.
yeah, I will. I'll go ahead and do it there then. So they all
Okay.
three have to make a thing, I guess, and then I guess I won't use the thing because you do have to declare it
All right,
first.
2 16s and 1 14.
So 2 save take half, 1 takes full. It's gonna be 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage to the full, and then whatever half is to the half.
All right, so 5.
Oh, by the way, can we hand wave the 2 hours that we require from the bond to weapons?
Hand wave the 2 hours for what?
For weapon bond?
Yes.
I'm just gonna, because I realized I didn't mention that, but I absolutely would have done that at some point.
All good.
Okay, that's all I'm gonna do. Did the third one not take any damage?
You should have.
There we
That's
go.
weird.
Sick.
Cool.
Sick.
Sweet.
That's
You did
all.
Werewolf 2 twice.
Ooh, no.
Cool.
I will look at Vox and I will give him a bardic inspiration.
Hey.
It didn't take
You
the
have
first time. All right,
Alright.
Vox is inspired. Speaking of Vox, it's your turn.
Inspired.
Weapon. We're going I'd have the long sword in hand when the shield. So we're gonna hit him.
Cool. 9 damage. Ouchies.
And that'll be sufficient for now.
Alrighty then. Just Lars.
Alright. Pretty sure you saw what I was gonna do, but I'm gonna run straight this way. Get here. And I will bonus action, give myself fighting spirit and 5 temporary hit points. How do I do that in
I have done it for you.
He already did it.
Alright, cool.
Yeah, you just give yourself negative damage.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yes,
interesting.
very cool.
And then I will pull out Sunblade. I
Okay.
get advantage on my hits till the
Correct.
end of the turn. That first one will hit with a 25.
Correct.
And then I'm going to action surge
Go for it.
as well to hit this one again. And that'll be a 16 to hit that time.
A 16 will hit it half.
Hit a half. Alrighty.
Very early AC.
Alright. So the first hit was a 7 plus 4, so that'll be 11 to hit.
Second hit.
11 radiant.
And it's with the Sunblade, so that's
Yes, it's radiant
what it
damage.
called
I
again?
understand.
Radiant. And the sixth one was a 6 plus 4, so it'll be 10, 5 cut in half.
Alright. 5 damage. Alright. It is the werewolf's turn. And they are out for blood.
Shit.
Wait.
Bring it. Come on, do it.
I
Alright.
am scared.
2 bite attacks against Matthias.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, stinky.
Yeah,
That's not good.
I'm very surprised you stuck around.
Oh, one of them actually rolled low.
Yeah. The other one's gonna hit
Uh,
though for 10. Make me a con save.
Uh-oh.
Con save?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
Jeez,
brother.
Matthias, you don't got any help, bro.
So
He's
that's
a
an
bard.
8.
Ah.
I
Not
see.
wrong.
You are at level 1 of infection. Go ahead, mark that down.
Oh boy.
Oh. Matthias has turned into a werewolf, baby.
Alright. I don't have a pencil.
I bet you Central Church is the people who have, like, werewolf, like...
It will then make a claw attack against Holt and a claw attack against Vox.
Is a 23 the thing?
23 to
Apply-
you.
Okay, yeah, you did apply.
Yeah,
damage.
23 hits
Perfect.
me.
I will shield.
11 damage. What was that, Vox?
I will shield that.
Alright. Boom! And a shield of magical energy appears before you as the mimic's tongue dangles out. Hey, that was pretty good, boss. This one will look at just Laris and do a bite and a claw attack. Both of which will miss as he deflects them with the sun blade, fearing the light as werewolves do. Alright, Holt.
Sweet. Okay. Holt's going to spiritual weapon. He's gonna put the spiritual weapon here. It's gonna be a mallet. It's just gonna be a really big mallet.
Heck yeah.
Very, very large mallet.
Alright.
This guy's about to get hammered.
I have a thing, but it will not be a mallet. Let me grab it real quick.
That's fine.
Alright.
You can make a mallet token later or whatever.
I want to see what it's gonna be though.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Is it a pink phallic object?
No.
It is not.
Ooh.
Do you remember that was like one of the first like
Yes.
Items we
weapons
got? Yeah.
items? We didn't even get
Yeah.
it. It was just like an
I
option
didn't
to
get
get.
it. Yeah, it was just an option. It was fun. Mystery box. Good old mystery boxes.
What?
Mm-hmm. Remember our first or second home game that we did.
Right.
I remember doing that as a joke, but I don't remember fully what's happening. What's your wisdom
I
modifier,
wanted
real
to-
quick?
Put it here. +4.
+4. Okay.
Is that a scythe?
Why?
Yeah, is that-
Just need to calibrate it for you. All right, cool.
Yes. Okay.
Nico?
All right. Waha!
No, it's a mallet.
A 20 to hit
Dude,
with
it's
12
beautiful
force
weapon.
damage.
Wonderful. Okay.
Yeah, that's like max.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's pretty good. Holt's going to
Yes.
back up. I will take an opportunity attack.
All right. Bite.
That hits.
Make me a con save.
Yes, sir. It's my con again.
9
My con's
damage.
pretty high, actually.
You can just take the disengage action.
Oh, do I have it? Could I just...
Yeah, you can
Are you-
disengage as an
Yeah,
action.
disengage is just your action. It's not your full round.
Oh, then I'll do disengage action.
Sure. All right. You disengage.
Yeah, I'll just disengage and go kind of back here.
Okay.
Don't step on Belia. No.
It's fine. I can just moving. Easy.
Yeah, I'm gonna go right
Easy
here.
schmoving. All right.
Sorry
That is all
about
for
that.
Holt then. Billy. Hey, Billy.
Boy. Okay. I can still see this guy right here, right?
Correct.
Where I'm at. Okay. I'll shoot my bow at him again. That's gonna be a 18 to hit.
That hits. Roll me some damage.
Oh, Mr. Barbage!
So glad that I picked up that feat. Nice. Okay, so 10, 15, 20 points of damage this time.
Alrighty then.
Dang, nice.
Will that be all for you?
Let's see. Yeah, I'll just kind of back up a little bit more.
Matthias.
My God,
Okay. I
Maybe
am
get outta
going to look at Werewolf 2, and I'm going to cast Tasha's Hideous Laughter, so if it can make a wisdom save, and I will be using a thing on it.
Alright, roll me a d6.
You're gonna stay in combat right there?
It doesn't matter, he's going to fail either way. It was -3, so it is on the floor, prone, laughing, and it will need to repeat that save every time it takes damage or at the end of its turn.
Funny. Tell me a joke.
Oh.
Tell me a joke.
Haha, man.
Tell a joke.
So this one time, we beat up this lady in an alley and framed everything on her.
Haha! You committed a violent act!
Yeah.
Alright. Vox.
Alright,
Alright, wait, no, bonus action. Oh, wait, no, you just spent your bonus action. Movement.
Do you want to move?
Spiritual weapons.
I would disengage my guy.
I actually
That was
still
his
have
action.
something. I would like to go ahead and give just Laris a bardic inspiration.
Your
as
bonus
well.
action was
Yeah,
spent.
you already used your bonus action.
Yes, you
For
declared your
what?
bonus action
Damn.
declared.
Oh yeah,
yes.
yeah, you're right. Yeah.
Mhm.
Don't worry, I've got it.
Yeah. You good, baby.
You know,
You good,
All
baby.
right.
I've used it enough.
Alright, Vox, what's up?
I fight her. I hit thing.
Ah, yes.
Yes.
Tried and true method. A 19 hits.
He's hitting! Oh my god!
Let's do it again.
Hey,
Yeah.
action surge. Hey!
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
action surge.
Fuck.
Wealth has been
Finally
storing
gotten
his,
over
or
the
not
hill.
Wealth. Vox has been storing his power for this moment. All the bad rolls leading to this. Just Loris.
It has been what he's wanted to do all this time.
Can I have ownership of my
Which
spiritual weapon?
which
if you don't
weapon are
mind?
you using, by the way?
Right now, Bone Claw.
So is that what's that plus to hit for you?
There you go.
+2.
All yours.
+2, but plus the strength, whatever.
I think
I'm just curious.
So if you want the total, it's a plus of currently 7.
Okay. Because I'm curious, because it doesn't tell you what you roll, so
Yes. It will tell you when it.
I don't know
crits,
when
though.
you hit a. I don't know when you hit a nat 20 or something.
It will tell you when it nat 20s. I have
Oh.
programmed it so that when it detects a
Never
20
mind.
roll,
Yeah.
it will
I'll
nat
shut the
20
fuck up.
and double the damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you really
Hey.
should.
Hey DM, could I have ownership of my spiritual weapon?
I have given it to you.
Oh, wonderful.
I'm a gracious.
Alrighty,
Thank you.
I will bonus action again. Ha ha ha. To do a fighting spirit. Ha ha ha.
Waha. Very funny, man. Very cool.
Cool.
Oh wait, no, I give you
That's
minus
gonna
5
be
healing.
a
I forget,
18
are we
then.
using-
Flanking rolls, yeah.
Yeah.
If you're hitting this one, you have advantage.
Yeah, also temp HP does not stack.
And that will
In
be
some cases,
what
I
is my
do allow
plus
it,
4? 12 points of
Oh,
damage.
Very specifically, I do allow it on Samurai, just because
Oh,
it's an adding thing to it. Mainly because that ability is. Yeah. Alright, anyways, how much damage?
Just pretty much. 12.
12,
All right, the beast
What was that?
falls. However, I need Matthias to roll me a history check.
Ooh.
A history check, you say? Ho ho ho! I got a 16 plus, what's my history? 4. So a dirty 20.
You recognize this man. You
Oh.
recognize him from the building in which you threw Lady Syrian out of.
Oh.
Looks like we're gonna have to beat up some more defenseless people.
I think Central Church is a little bit wacky.
Ho ho ho! I might
Alright,
fit in
and
much
then-
better now that I might become a werewolf. Oh shit.
Oh, speaking
Alright,
of which, now that it's your turn, roll me a d20, no modifier.
A d20, no modifier. Well, I guess it's great that I rolled an 8.
Ah, you have one failure.
bum, bum, da, 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 da,
I
da,
don't
da,
know what
da,
that
da.
means.
Oh,
Well, I
would you
guess
like
this is
to
gonna be the-
roll an Arcana check to determine what certain abilities do?
Sure. It's not gonna
No,
matter.
I don't think I will.
I've been rolling
Hey,
like
I guess
shit
that's
today.
giving us the perfect opportunity to.
It was.
Hey,
It's a total of 7.
All right, understandable. Bite, claw,
On who?
just Lars. 20 damage to you, and I need you to make me a con save.
Damn, son.
Yikes.
20 damage on me. Oh, you already take that? Dude, you're so fast. Chill. Let me just
Psh, sorry.
chill.
Sorry, I'm used to doing it for people. I'm sorry.
You said con save?
Con save.
C syndrome.
What's my con save? Oh, +4. Awesome. That's a 6. Yeah, 16. 12 plus 4.
You repel the poison from outside of you.
Wow,
Nice.
must be nice.
Freaking Jester just like freaking flexes the poison out.
Ah!
Meanwhile, Matthias says, I'm getting a little hairy.
That's not good.
Oh,
Oh.
Maybe
Mm,
some-
oh, I mean, I do,
on a level
could
of like
have lesser
1
restoration.
to Slavic man in an Adidas
Ah.
tracksuit. Where am I at?
Oh, okay. Wait. Oh, is this the music?
I stand.
End of
It
turn.
uses his or it's after his turn. So
Oh, then I will remain sitting, but know that I am no longer affected by your curse, good sir.
Yeah.
Regardless, Holt, it's your turn.
Finally! Oh my gosh. Okay. Spiritual weapon. So, do you guys think I should go hit this one?
you have
Or
an
should-
advantage.
Yeah, just
You
hit
have
the one
an
on the
advantage
ground.
on the one that's on the
So-
ground.
Yeah,
Right.
He's not,
And it'll be
he's
the
not
last
affected.
time that you'll get advantage on that one.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Right.
so you might as well dump it into him while you can.
Okay, yeah, we'll do that.
All right.
That hits.
We will take 5 force damage then, unfortunately.
Okay. That's lame.
Unfortunately.
Holt's just gonna run over here and he's going to guiding bolt this guy. So that's
Make
a
me
melee
Spell
range
attack
special
roll.
attack?
A spell it, range spell attack roll, yes.
Yes, sir. Hopefully I can freaking hit. That's gonna be a 16 plus 6. Sweet.
All right, that will hit. Roll me some damage.
46s, baby. 5, 2, 7, 8, 7. Oh, freak. Okay, 17 damage overall.
All right, 17 damage.
Radiant damage. And the next attack will have advantage.
Speaking of the next attack, Billy.
Yeah. Thank you for that advantage.
You're welcome.
Love that.
Love that, love that.
That's a 16 to hit. Damn it.
I see. All right, that will hit at half. Roll me some damage.
Okay. So does that include my sneak attack damage?
It does. You have advantage.
Well, I mean, like, does it have the sneak attack damage?
Yeah, it's the total damage halved.
Oh, okay, just everything,
Mhm.
not just the
Yes.
bow. Okay, so 12, 13, 7, 18 points of damage.
So reduced to 9.
Matthias, I get the I get the heckaroony out of there.
Yeah, that's the plan, dog.
Matthias.
Yeah. So I run.
I will opportunity attack at disadvantage.
Good.
You lucky dog. I would have crit you.
Oh,
Who's opportunity
it's
attacking?
about to be a
The
dog.
one on the ground, the one who's prone.
That does a disadvantage.
Yeah.
That's why you.
But you're good.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I would have crit you,
Well-
but then I rolled a 1.
Well, I'm gonna look at him and I'm gonna say, "You look like a chihuahua," and cast Dissonant Whispers on him. And
I'm
he's
sick.
gonna
Look
fail.
like a chihuahua.
Roll me some damage. Big Sag, man.
He, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. 14 total.
Alright, 14 damage to it.
Nice.
It will then spend its reaction trying to run away, but it only has half its
Wait.
movement, so it's just going to move 15.
Un poquito. I would also like to give Vox a bardic inspiration.
Is
Understood.
that an opportunity attack for
Oh,
spiritual
you
weapon?
still
or no?
have yours?
Spiritual weapon cannot.
Yeah, it has to be a bonus action. That's
Fair
right.
enough.
All right.
Give it to someone else.
That being said-
Lars, did you burn yours or no?
He has not.
You never gave it to him. I don't think. You gave it to me.
Mhm.
No, yeah, you never.
You gave it
gave
to Vox, you never
George
gave it to him.
because
Okay, well, Mikey, you have a bardic inspiration.
Hey, Bard, roll me a d20. No modifier.
Oh shit.
Dude.
Tell us about this.
Fuck.
I could.
Well, actually, no, wait. We know that bites do this. I told you all this.
Would lesser restoration
A
get
4.
rid of?
That is
You
Yes.
fail.
that is 2 failures.
Would
Roll me an
lesser-
Arcana
would-
check to determine what's gonna happen.
looks like we're killing
Um,
the bias, guys.
That's a 5 plus 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wow.
8 is insufficient. All right.
Fucking Christ.
With Holt's
Okay.
passive perception, you're able to determine that Matthias now has a very black, blistering wound on his arm from where he was bit. That doesn't look good.
Could a lesser restoration get rid of it?
You can attempt.
I don't have a lesser restoration though.
Can this do it?
Fuck
Maybe.
is that,
I don't have
man?
it.
Will
Vox,
lesser
you move.
restoration do it?
Just
What, you
wondering.
don't get my
I'm just
hopes
wondering.
up.
I'm wondering because I could grab it in the next long rest.
He doesn't have until the next long rest.
Yeah.
Yeah,
No,
probably.
Oh, fuck me, dude. I've been rolling like shit all fucking
I hope
day.
you like
we were-
being a furry.
I didn't know we were.
God.
I didn't know
All
we
right,
were fighting
Vox,
werewolves
beat
until
me up
right
some
now.
furries if you could.
Yes. Hey, that one's running.
Yes, it. Oh,
Yeah,
Take
you
your
should kill it.
opportunity attack, claw, 10
Shield.
damage. Dang.
Damn, I wanted to go after him.
Sedge.
Man, we both got the same mindset right now. I was about to go after him.
Oh
It's
no,
11 damage.
you've stabbed me.
Where's,
I'm in
I
pain.
have-
where's Matthias? Where did he run off to?
Matthias is back
I
here.
like this sword.
Oh, he's over there.
This sword good. Remove rolls.
I
Just
wanted
Lars.
the fucking sword. I wanted the fucking sword. That's just gonna be my thing. I just wanted it. All I do is collect the longsword, like the katana-looking ones. That's my fucking niche, whatever the fuck it is.
It's your
Niche.
You're
It-
Maybe you
Niche,
should.
yes, whatever it was.
Maybe you should collect yourself some bitches.
And debt. Can't forget the debt.
Alright, just Lars, it's your turn.
I
Alright,
might actually
will-
be collecting myself some bitches if I turn into a fucking dog.
I will use my
I swear
last
to God.
fighting spirit.
Oh,
Actually, you
man.
know what?
I'm gonna go
You know
get a
what? I'm
Dr.
actually going to
Pepper.
second wind.
Fuck.
I'm going
Horse!
to second wind this time.
You ose, and suddenly the weeb spirit fills you with vigor.
10 points.
Spirit.
The power of anime and God on my
And
side.
on my
I
side.
can do this. I can do this. Macros, general, HP,
Thank you.
10-0
Please give me your
healing.
luck, sir.
Okay,
No.
I
Fuck
did
no.
it.
Hey, look at you learning how to use macros. Os!
Hey.
You draw your sword.
Alright. Draw my sword. Give me the net 20, baby. Damn. That's gonna be a 19 to hit though.
That hits. Roll me some damage.
Roll me some damage.
Matthias, how do you feel about being a werewolf?
I'm
6
I'm
points of radiant damage.
How do you feel about being
Can
immune?
you give yourself a bardic inspiration?
You cannot. You are not a swords bard. Bite,
Fuck!
claw.
Okay.
This one will hit at half, the other one will hit it full. That's going to be 12
Oh.
damage. Just
What is
Lars.
that? Okay.
Oh, fuck.
Fortunately, you have already repelled the poison. You are immune to it.
Nice. Sorry.
Bite, claw.
Those will
How
be-
much damage should I end
I
up
am
taking?
getting cut to the next
Do you have AC
level.
19?
I have shield up. I also do have AC 19. But
it-
shield lasts for a round.
You're right. My apologies. It lasts until your next round. You were right. Sorry. I got confused because I remember attacking you and I'm like, wait, but you've already had your turn. Wait a minute.
Yeah, no.
Okay, got you. My bad. I attacked you on your turn. Alright, both will miss, and it will look at you as it beats up against the magical repelling barrier. Hey, Holt, it's your turn.
She's low.
Oh, finally, baby. Spiritual weapon's gonna go behind to get
Oh,
it's gone.
Yep, up,
You-
and it's gone.
It's gonna get
Gone forever.
Spiritual weapon,
Correct.
spiritual weapon cannot flank.
Huh?
Spiritual
It's not
weapon
a
cannot
creature.
flank. It's not a
Then
creature.
why did I get advantage earlier?
Because
because it was
because it was
prone.
prone.
Bro,
Gotcha. Then I will just go for an attack.
Hey,
you
just
just
use
stamped it on the
your
ground.
I miss!
Hit it. That's fine. Holt's gonna run over here. Who wants advantage on their attack?
Hide me.
Hey, can you give advantage to Matthias?
Yeah.
I can't
Uh,
get
No.
A piece of bread, sir. Just a small piece of
He
bread.
can't help
Don't
you.
Anything. If I
I'm
had
not gonna
lesser-
lie. There's not a single encounter that I've been like, ooh, this is a little scary yet, in any of the campaigns, really. But this one, I'm like, I might be fucked. I
Which one-
certainly hope it's a low DC. Is all I.
What about
Okay,
the one with
so
cheer
who
where
should-
you're on a freaking table? What about the one that
Should I guiding bolt
actually
this
died?
or should I guiding bolt this?
Oh, I totally forgot
This
about
one
the
has
time
more
I
HP.
almost died.
Guiding bolt mine because I'm gonna booming blade it.
You're gonna boom it? Okay.
Yeah, which I really should have already been
Shit,
doing.
are you
Right
a
here.
fucking
Yes, that's why he's been casting
Every
shield.
night?
Yeah.
Hell
why do you think
yeah.
I cast
Wonderful.
shield
Okay,
twice?
14 plus 6, dirty 20.
Oh,
baby.
God.
That hits. Roll me some damage.
Heck yeah,
when you
baby.
said shield, I thought it was the fucking mimic when you were
No,
doing it.
That's what I was
You
saying.
started talking.
But then I was like, oh wait, never mind.
Cool, that's going to be 12, 14, 17 damage again.
Bonk. It is now have advantage gained against it. Billy.
Sweet.
Shoot
Shoot werewolf 2. I mean 1, baby. Yeah,
I
werewolf
don't want
1.
to get the advantage though.
Yeah, but like
you will gain sneak attack against this one.
I know,
Yeah.
I'm kidding.
Yeah,
Uh,
I kind of want to kill werewolf 2 though.
That's a 19 hit.
Ah.
Look, guys,
19
if I
hits,
had a
roll me
message
sneak
to
attack.
turn to
Forest.
werewolf,
Roll me some sneak attack damage, my friend.
Baby.
You're
Yummy.
kidding. It is so obnoxious. Okay, 10, 15 points of damage that time.
All
I
right,
want to play Sonic 2.
Very unlucky.
Matthias.
I have
D20.
Piercer
Roll me a
feats
10.
where I can re-roll some piercer
Matthias, I
damage.
believe.
Did that, and I still got my natural 2.
Matthias, I believe in you.
Come on.
How long does that bardic inspiration last?
Matthias, what was the roll?
You still have
So
it.
using
I haven't even rolled yet. I'm actually praying.
Let's see.
You got it, don't worry.
I believe in you.
He failed.
You failed.
What was the roll?
Which dice are you using?
I'm using the big ones, and I'm not
Stop
gonna lie.
using the big ones, you mad lad.
You leper.
You haven't been rolling good with those big ones. I just don't.
So what does this mean?
What was the roll?
You don't want to know?
Obviously failed.
Was it a
nat
natural
one?
No.
Was it a natural one? This is important.
Oh fuck.
Oh my fuck. Dude, you went 8, 4, and 1? Are you serious?
I'm officially throwing out. I'm throwing out the big dice.
Good.
Fine.
No, don't throw it out.
All right,
Just
Matthias.
roll them.
You feel the poison set in through your
Just get,
veins.
like,
Shit.
20
You can
sets.
feel your
Ass
inner nature. You can feel this inner beast inside of you awaken as you develop a persona. I will take advantage of this eventually. But for now, you are safe.
Oh.
Okay.
For now, you have control. But when a full moon rises, you are mine.
Oh, bitch.
Does Lesser Restoration work against that, or would it be...
Not once it is set in. You will need
Gotcha.
a powerful enough remove curse.
Gotcha.
Did that
Levels
take
you
my
get removed
turn?
first.
If I had lesser restoration, I probably could have.
Matthias, you still have your turn, though the feeling of the worst has set in.
How does it make me feel?
It makes you feel icky.
Ew,
It doesn't
I'm
feel
icky.
good.
Ooh,
Like,
can I use
how
the bardic
not
inspiration
good?
on damage?
How not good? Oh,
Yeah.
wouldn't you like to know? Like not good to the point of you're like, oh, I understand what just happened. This could be an issue here in a minute.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and just back up a little bit. Yeah, I'm just gonna walk away. Yeah, no, I'm just gonna run away.
You're gonna walk off and worse on your own.
After
I'm gonna
this,
head in the
I'm out.
direction
After
that
this,
I
I'm out.
towards town.
All right. Thank you, Matthias. Vox.
Okay.
Booming blade.
Booming
Booming
your
blade.
blade.
Okay.
Oh, the why?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sorry. My player perspective suddenly decided it didn't want to be a part of this anymore.
That's unfortunate.
Sounds slightly robot-y. That may be correlated.
Okay, my internet's not going out though. So what in the world is happening? Regardless, you can still make your attack. I still have my
Oh,
DM
okay.
perspective up.
1 second. He moves, he takes 4 thunder.
Nice.
All right, what was the damage?
9.
9
Nine.
damage. Yikers.
There we are.
Good news. When Holtz reaches level 5, he can get remove curse, which
True.
should be
Just Laris,
Yeah.
what's up?
Nick, what color?
What color? Red.
Alright,
Oh.
I
They saw
will.
Luthadel.
You know what? I'm gonna fighting spirit. Give myself back 5 temporary hit points again.
Huh.
Alright, and then I will get advantage on that. And that'll be a
1 second.
18 to
never mind.
hit.
Didn't matter.
Okay.
I forgot.
Was that a higher roll?
It was. I guess do 1 more damage.
Nice.
Sorry, I totally spaced that it had been guiding bolted.
You're all good.
12 points of damage.
Hey, not bad.
Hey, now that's a lot of damage.
Not bad.
But it's my turn.
Oh no.
Wham wham.
Bite and claw. I will hit you just for once for 9 damage.
Wham.
Wah, wah.
You. Bonk, bonk.
That bite will hit.
What?
Make me a con save.
You better friggin'
Hey.
succeed, bro.
Yeah.
Oh, what the tit?
There we go. Oh, he's fine. Oh, he's fine.
You act like I don't have a plus
It's right
5.
here.
I have a plus 5 in that.
Yeah.
Somebody left a good pair of boobies right
Okay, what?
You're the
Halt!
Wait, I'm sorry. What is Matthias's con?
I'm +2.
Plus 2.
But
You
once
also-
I
you have proficiency
got
in
the
it as well.
first I don't have proficiency in con.
No, I'm saying Vox does.
Oh.
Yeah.
Once I lost the first thing, then it was just straight D20s with no
Yeah.
plus.
They were essentially death saves that you needed to make. The DC was 10.
Well, wonderful. I'm glad that I literally could not even fucking manage that.
Holt,
Okay.
what's up?
Hole, what's up? Spiritual weapon's gonna bonk that one.
Byoink? Miss.
It is miss. That's fine. Which one should I guiding bolt?
Your choice.
I'll hit the one that's lower because I have a better chance of actually killing him.
That's fine.
Another one. Freaking 16 plus 6. Let's freaking
Hits.
go.
Roll me some damage.
Fantastic freaking rolls.
I think as soon as you got Bone Cutter, you took all the good rolls away from Matthias.
Yeah.
I did.
I don't want to
10,
talk about
12,
Bone
13 damage to that one.
Right, you writing up a new character?
Not dead yet.
it. No?
And you will have advantage on that
I-
next move.
I
If the
have
freaking
faith
spiritual
I will
weapon hit, maybe.
Billy!
Figure it out.
Okay, I'll keep on attacking the usual target.
The first 3 rolls on this freaking red dice were all above 10.
Hey, we can hear you, by the way. Hold.
I know.
Okay.
Shut up.
Just
let
let it vibe.
That's a 19 a hit.
a 19 hits.
Vibe
Give me some damage.
media.
Audio jungle.
Let's go.
That's going to be 19 points of damage.
There's a
19 points of damage.
Alright, this one dies, and as it reverts, Matthias, if he was still here, would also identify that as a different person he ran into.
I'm long gone. I'm running towards the church.
Why are you running towards the church?
Because they're the people that were the werewolf. I don't know, dog. I don't want to be a werewolf. I'm not trying.
You're
Why would you
fucking
run to
dumb.
the church then? They're the people that want you to be a werewolf.
Dude, you idiot.
Matthias runs. Vox.
Maybe I can convince them. I don't,
I
that's
stab.
what my character does.
Just wait till I
I
get to
roll
level
a
5.
bardic.
Miss.
At level 5. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then I can have remove curse.
Bardic will not save it.
Yeah.
Just Lars.
Yes.
Kill it.
Unless you had anything else to do with your bonus action. But
Is that one
I
dead?
can bite him, but it does nothing.
understandable.
Did you miss?
I did miss.
Ah, that's fine.
I rolled a 13 in the.
Alright, I will attack it. That's gonna be a 13 plus 6.
19 hits.
19 to hit. And that'll be a full 7 points of radiant damage.
It dies. Congratulations, all.
Alright,
Matthias,
let's chase down Matthias. Put him out of his misery.
Yeah.
I will let you know now. Matthias is an old man. You all are seasoned adventurers. You can catch up to him very easily.
I have a dexterity of 16.
I understand.
Alright, that's
You
good
have
too. I
a
was
literal
dexterity
tracking
15.
lizard, a samurai, a seasoned blacksmith, and a farmer chasing you.
In that time period, can I go ahead and cover up the wound?
You may.
Okay.
That is acceptable.
Well, do we know what werewolves?
Hey,
well, we
yes.
know what
I
werewolves do.
specifically told every single one of you when after we fought the jackal wares.
Hey, hello,
Yeah, so-
Pagans.
Hey,
I
hey,
will collect the body.
client.
Hey,
Bodies collected.
How about you show us your arm? I remember
I-
it was very
Right
black
behind you.
and deathly.
I don't think that you remember correctly. That's
No,
incorrect.
No, I do. I remember
No, you're
seeing
you're
it.
mistaken.
Holt's gonna rip the bandage off.
I will not let you.
Contested sleight of hand.
What are you doing with those werewolves?
Contested
hand.
sleight of hand.
Correct.
We need proof.
Why contested sleight of hand and not like a strength check or something?
Well, it doesn't matter. I rolled
Because-
an 18
Oh, I
plus
disappeared.
4.
Everybody's gone.
Nat 20. No joke.
Understandable. Alright, you go to remove the bandage, and you succeed. The bandage falls off, revealing the black
Say, waste
wound
my
that
freaking
pulses
nat
with
20.
poison.
Yep. Yeah, he's infected.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
not a big deal. Don't worry about it.
He's a werewolf now.
Well, I don't know what you're
Well,
talking
you
about.
guys do know I have a
Yeah.
bite on my neck, though, right?
Yeah.
So did
It's-
I. But you see, look at it. Not festering.
That's true.
Weird.
Oh, you're right.
It's almost like
Mm.
he's an old man and isn't very strong of body
Uh,
anymore.
Yeah, listen, it's not a
You
big
do be
deal.
saying
I'm
something
sure
right.
it's nothing. It's just
Oh.
old man blood.
You said he's a bit hairier, right?
That was a bit, but...
Can
That was a bit.
dude,
Gotcha.
can you
Oh
move me
yeah,
out
this
of the
guy?
way?
Oh yeah. He's got Fae in him.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh yeah, werewolves come from the Feywild. They're Fey creatures.
not a-
So
Well, that's
you,
not
good
really-
sir, are a Fey.
You're a werewolf now.
That's
No,
why
I'm
we
not.
kept Belly around.
Hey, it's all right. Once I get a little bit stronger with Derringer, I might be able to remove it.
I mean, we
Oh.
could also just turn him in for a reward.
Matthias,
Yeah.
you hear a howl.
Maybe.
Matthias, you hear a howl, and in that howl, you'll hear something familiar. You hear the voice of a woman you recently drove the butt end of a sword into in the back alley. However, it is much more wolf-like in nature.
So listen, boys, girls, lizards. You shouldn't turn me in. but you should totally protect me from what's about to happen.
Why?
I don't know.
It's don't worry
Wisdom
about
save.
it. Well,
DM, can you move me out of the bush? I can't see a thing.
Oh, you.
hey, I just like to show you my success.
Thank you.
You can't see shit. Damn it.
No.
Did you succeed?
Yeah, I got a 19 plus 0.
You
19.
resist the beast's call, and you ignore the howling of a werewolf pack leader that would awaken
So-
you and the inner beast inside.
So, hey, listen, boys, girls, lizards, can we, there's howling over there. It's making me a little
Right.
uncomfortable. Can we leave, please? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, just a little. Yeah, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Let's
Do you
just
need to
go.
be knocked out?
No, you definitely won't fucking
Hey,
land
should
on
we
me.
be knocked out?
All right, fine. Let's leave. Jeez.
I agree.
Should we knock him out first?
I'm a little
Uh,
weak.
We'll wait
If
for him
you
to
go to
sleep
knock me
first.
out, I will like attack you just as a heads
I'm
up.
not kill him. I mean, just knock him out.
That's fine. I will
That's called
still attack.
attacking. You would be attacking him.
Yeah.
You still make an attack roll.
I'll just,
All right, let's go.
All right, hold up. I'm
I'll
grabbing
take
all
all
the things.
three.
Got you.
yeah, I'm taking all 3 bodies.
Fine.
He wants the buddies. Just
Yeah,
imagine
we need
3
proof.
bodies being
We were
dragged.
specifically told to bring proof.
Yes.
That's true.
So I'm gonna drag these 3 bodies through the library. Just, don't. Yep, just anybody there.
Don't mind me. Go on. Yep.
As 3 wolf cork is dragged behind you, leaving smears of blood through the library that has recently been taken care of more. Dragging it through the forge as
Are you moving me also?
I'm not, no.
Okay, no, that's just my map tools being slow.
Yes.
Where were all you? Where are you guys walking?
Oh god, I went very far. Yeah, I think you were moving me.
Oh, was I actually? Oh, my bad.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, don't
So
mind me.
where-
Phasing
where
through
are you?
dimensions.
I'm in the first entrance still.
Yes, you can move yourself.
I know. I'm in there on purpose.
I see.
If they've all walked away, I would like to walk out the door.
Oh no. You
Yeah.
would have been pushed through the door. Come on.
We wouldn't have let you. Just Lars and I would not have let you just.
That you didn't announce it.
I mean, you
Fuck.
didn't
We gotta go
announce-
back.
They did
We gotta
not
go
announce
back.
it. However,
Fuck.
I need both of you to roll me intelligence checks. If you get below a 12, he escapes. But if you roll a high, that you understand. Oh, we probably shouldn't leave the werewolf alone.
Yeah, that's a nat 19. You're not gonna leave.
Ah, you guys are freaking bitches.
All goes with Vox.
Got you.
Go.
Oh my! Those are werewolves.
I'm just gonna hang out here.
Oh
read some
my!
more.
What a great
Go,
hunt you
yes,
got
go.
here.
I can't read anything in here.
You don't know what I can read and not read. I grab a book and pretend to read it.
Also, old man, remember him?
Yes.
Yeah, he got bit. And
Oh.
took.
He's gonna need someone to remove that curse.
Yeah.
Right.
Do we know someone?
Do we have anything? Because I can't currently.
It's not here. Perhaps the Central Church would be able to. But
He never told us that he recognized them, did he?
he doesn't know who these people are, but he can see the traces of werewolf on them. He doesn't
No,
specifically recognize who they are.
Matthias never told us that.
Oh no, he never told you that he recognized who those people were.
And they're
That's
not
not
wearing. And they're not wearing anything.
If you would like to investigate their bodies, they would clearly tell that they are part of Central Church.
I actually would have communicated that to them.
All right.
Just kind of never came
Yeah,
out.
Oh,
I
those
don't
people.
think
He never
You can
said
do
it.
after
it was a
revenge.
good choice, considering the
Yeah.
jackal wares were all from the church, and these werewolves were also from the church.
Do you believe that Central Church is creating these werewolves then? Or that
I mean,
whatever
there's
started
a
it
lot
was
of
there?
werewolves. They're all Central Church.
I see, I
But
see.
that box is about to crack the case.
Interesting. We shall look into
are.
this, because if someone's letting loose werewolves, that not only hurts our part of the forest, but could provide us a bit of levy into Central.
We
You
also
begin
heard
pondering this.
one more big howl.
Yeah.
Ah, I see. So that means there must be a pack leader of sorts, yes?
Right.
Probably. We left because the old man was getting stir crazy because of it.
Ah, I see. You should probably keep a close watch on him. Is there anywhere you can go where you're not really next to people at all?
Mm,
Yeah, we have a house.
Probably.
Condo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I could also just, chain him up.
Right.
I mean, that could work.
Yeah.
Just leave him in like a room or something.
Well,
grins at that.
that wouldn't be a long-term solution. That would be a short-term, but
Right.
watch him at night. That is when he would be able to transform. Make sure he doesn't hear a pack
Hey,
leader's
I'm gonna
call.
push you back to the other one. I'm pushing you back here.
I resist.
All right, you want to roll?
Oppose athletics
Okay.
checks.
No, I'm going to try and specifically duck around him.
Acrobatics then. That's fine.
Acrobatics.
Pay.
And I'm grabbing onto him, so my athletics.
I understand. I will get back to these tomfoolery first. But
What?
first,
At 23.
20.
19 plus 4.
alright, I will get back to your tomfoolery in a minute. Alright. That would be a short-term solution, locking him in a room. That wouldn't take care of it. As long as you make sure that he doesn't wander alone at night and stays away from whatever pack leader may cause this, he should be
Right.
mostly fine until a full moon hits.
We're not really good at like keeping an eye on him.
Oh,
are
you
we,
know what?
Bards?
Oh.
I mean, I hope the other two can.
I'm not escaping. I'm just reading books.
Right.
Reading.
Well, do you just dodge me?
Yeah.
I just went under you and grabbed another
As-
book, and I'm just reading another book.
I would have known that, so
I will get back
to
to this tomfoolery in a minute. Alright.
Anyways, one, sent to church werewolves. Two, pay.
Right.
Yes. Let's see, what was the desired pay for werewolves again? I forgot.
€2 million dollars.
No.
In the Swiss bank account.
Alright, here you are.
Or
300 gold. You
Very
will
good.
posit it to you.
I will take it.
Alright, good luck, good sir. Anyways, Geralt, you were talking about the forest preservations, yes? Yes, I was. Hey, by the way, we'll take these corpses off your hand if you don't need them.
Right.
I'll take one.
Fox wants one.
That's fine. I'll take these two.
I'll take one.
And you can chop this one up and just write down that you have enough werewolf food for a while. Alright. Down here at the library, as everyone is pressuring Matthias into a corner as he awkwardly reads books.
So when he dodged around me when I tried to grab onto him, I would have thought he was trying to get away, not grabbing another book, and I would have come back around and stalked him.
I rolled a 23 acrobatics, so
He will be
Yeah,
out
but
of
that
your
was
he will be out of your range to try to grab him, but he will just be reading by the time that you recognize.
can I make a deception roll against them to like make it seem like I'm actually reading these books?
Sure, go for it.
That's gonna
Billy.
be a dirty 20.
All right.
Billy, do you
It's
think
pretty
he's reading the books?
It's pretty convincing. I mean, he looks like he's invested in it. Goes back to a few paragraphs every once in a
I
while, like
got
he's
a
like
20
really
insight
intaking in it.
check, so
You're mostly certain he's not, but you can't really prove that he can't.
I'm gonna go ahead and sit in the chair with the book. Interesting.
he's reading a little bit too fast. No one can read that fast.
Hey, but that.
Can you not read that fast?
I didn't know you could read it too. And Holt's gonna go up and he's gonna be like, he's gonna say an he's gonna be like, what does this say?
I'm a little tired, to be honest. You know, bitten by a werewolf and all. As I shut the thing.
Right.
Plus,
No, what does it
I don't want to
say?
steal. I don't want to steal your thunder. You know.
Oh, of course, yeah. I mean, you are my Aegon after all.
Yeah, of course.
Oh, do you think you can actually read this?
Well, I mean, he's tired, you know.
Yeah, I'm pretty tired.
Yeah.
You know,
Well,
I think we should
are we
all
going
take a nap.
to? Are we
I-
gonna chain him as we sleep? He's been a little fidgety and dodgy, so
You cannot
Hey,
be allowed.
Dalen, can
for
I do
free.
some sort of check to see when the next full moon would be?
Sure. Roll me a general intelligence check.
Just an intelligence check.
Yep.
That's a 13.
Oh,
A 13? That's all right. You know the next full moon is about in a week and a half, exactly 10 days from now.
oh, because Matthias has a bag of holding. We need to dump the books.
Oh yeah,
You
we need
have
to give
all
him
those
the books.
Hey Matthias, I'll go give our pal Gershon these books real quick.
Good call.
Oh yes, of course. As I just dump the bag of holding on the ground, and I
Oh.
continue to get back into my book.
I see.
That's a
entire
lot
bag
of
holding
books that
or
you
everything
brought.
that it's holding?
Time to try and think of what to do.
Alright.
Holt's gonna mention to Gershon that there's a whole giant pile of books.
You
Vox.
are being
He's little.
difficult. You are stalling. Mhm.
Should we knock him out? Cause he's getting a little fidgety.
Did you just say knock me out?
We don't need to knock him out. If
Oh, but
he complies,
all right.
Just liars.
so Matthias, I can't let you just go free.
I understand this. I am just reading my books in peace. I am sitting
No.
down.
As
What
in,
more do you want?
for
me?
your own good,
Yeah,
so that
I am.
you are not attracted by that call again.
I am not. I don't know what you were talking about. I was not attracted by any call, and you would not know that. I just said that I heard
I
a
would
call.
know that because I
Just said I heard a call. That's it.
I spoke with the orc, who told me about the pack leader, and we heard a very large howl, which we could likely deduce is something that affected you, because immediately after that you started acting extremely erratically.
It's fine. Don't worry about it. I would like to make a persuasion attempt against Vox to ensure him that I am
That will
fully
not work.
under my own controlling power, and that you can't just say I can't make a check, because I can.
Yeah.
I mean, I can tell you that persuasion won't work on me because I won't listen to you. Like you can
Fox
persuade
really
me.
doesn't listen to anybody.
But then that essentially makes my whole class just a pointless class.
No.
No,
So
no.
the difference is that this is another player character, not an NPC. You cannot roll persuasion against an NPC like that. It needs to come out naturally. That being said, stuff like deception checks and believability, that's a little different, but specifically with persuasion checks, because
Then
if
I
that
would
was the
like
case,
doing
then
this-
bards could totally derail entire parties by saying, no, I want to do this, and nat 20 persuasion
Okay.
everyone
Well,
to
then
do
I
what
would
you
like
want.
to deceive him that I'm totally in control.
That is fine. You can do that.
Okay. It's an 8, but it goes up to a 10, so a 19 total.
Roll me insight box.
Okay.
Can you have advantage on that because we know about the howl?
There's a lot of us
I'm
standing
gonna say
around
since
him.
there is reasonable suspicion, you can roll that at advantage.
I just don't want to be chained up, y'all motherfuckers. Jesus Christ.
It's your fault you didn't get out of the freaking werewolf's way like immediately.
And provoke 2 opportunity attacks?
I see.
Disengage. Just waste one of your turns.
How
Not
did
waste
you
one of your
roll
turns, but
11
use your
twice?
turn to disengage.
And you
Instead
still
of
have a
waste.
perception.
Vox, despite your better suspicion, he seems confident and reassuring that he is under control. You could excuse whatever happened as maybe jitters from what might happen. While keeping a cautious eye, you are mostly certain he can control himself.
Maybe? I don't know.
Holt's gonna let
Well,
Gershon
we-
know that about
We head
all
back
the
to
books.
where we're sleeping.
Okay. He will just tell you, oh, good, set them up in the library if you could.
Right. I guess I'll do that.
Thank you.
You
Fair.
want something?
I guess Holt's gonna organize all the.
Holt's gonna stick to organizing books,
Yeah.
normally.
I'd like to state, by this time that I've noticed that there's not really a whole lot I guess I can do in this situation, I'd just scoop him back in the thing
Well-
and give him that. I was just trying to buy time to potentially come up with some sort of a solution of some
Are
kind.
you putting the books back in the bag of holding?
Yeah, and giving you the bag of holding.
Right on. Thank you.
Yeah. We'll
Thanks,
take it.
Hagen. You stay
Alright.
healthy, all right, or else I will smite you.
So, as you all take a
Wonderful.
long rest, as it
Right.
grows late. Yes?
I don't let him leave my sight.
Got you. You can
We're
keep a watch
taking
on him.
turns watching
Alright.
him, are we not? Through the night.
Before
Yeah.
the long rest,
We absolutely are.
question.
Answer.
While Holt's organizing all the books, can you find anything about the 3 items that we need? A rune inscription kit, a master bellow.
Sure. Roll me investigation check.
Nice.
Do I get a +4 for it? No, it's research. Never mind.
No, this is research, so yes, you get the +4.
Oh, cool. Right on.
Nice.
Hey, question: how are we, quote unquote,
That's a 3.
sleeping?
Freaking 3.
I imagine that you're all going to be taking watch inside the library. If you want to escape, I will have whoever is keeping watch roll perception while you roll stealth.
That's an
Don't we
8.
have like a? There isn't like a house
18?
we can go to.
There is, but I don't have that house map prepared, so I'm just doing it here.
Okay.
Right.
Because I would
Got it.
very much like to use my unseen servant puppet
Mhm.
dog to make a distracting noise.
Unseen servant cannot make noise. The only thing it can do is like tip over a thing of books.
That's
Exactly.
what I think we
All right,
wanted to do.
understood.
Good enough.
All right, so Holt, as he finishes reading up on the books with an 18, the only thing you can learn is the uses.
Not an 18.
What?
Not an 18, an 8.
Oh, understood. You know nothing.
Yeah.
Dang
I didn't
it.
get anything.
All right, so who is keeping first watch over Matthias?
I will.
Hey,
Okay,
All right.
we'll wait till Vox goes.
Understood. All right. All right, Vox. Taking third watch, I believe.
all right.
Or did I imagine that?
I'll take second.
Sure.
Okay. Sorry. All right. So, as Vox watches and keeps an eye on Matthias as he keeps watch.
I will posit that I do have Night Hunter drawn.
Understood. All right, Matthias. Use your unseen servant as it moves about and topples over a pile of books. With Vox's perception, who watches around and picks up on what might happen, and I need you both to roll me things. Matthias, stealth at advantage. Vox, perception, normal.
Good thing it's at advantage. What's my
Why do you want
stealth?
to leave? We're like kind of the only way you can. learn
You
how to
guys
get
have
something
done
rid of-
nothing but threaten to smite me, chain me up, and knock me unconscious. You did
I
this to
mean,
yourselves.
Wait,
You
you're the one who
immediately-
did this to yourself.
I
You're
mean,
the one
what?
who
You
decided
know
to
what's
do
been
this.
going on.
Every
We've
single
also
person.
I got
you know-
bit by a werewolf. I'm scared, and the first thing that Mikey says is we should lock him up and knock him unconscious.
You also ran from a fight
Yeah.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
ran
you
from a
were
fight.
running
We're
away.
concerned.
for our lives, and you
All
also
right.
ditched us.
And 18, what was your stealth?
17 plus whatever my stealth is, 4.
All right,
You can look at the roll if you'd want.
that's fine.
Well,
I'd believe you. I got you. All right, Vox. As you go over to investigate whatever that pile of books is, Matthias is able to sneak away. However, as soon as he gets outside the door, you look back and realize he is gone.
Cool. I run out.
Gotcha.
I'm
gun.
sprinting.
All right,
gun
both of you,
ready.
athletics checks
Oh.
for a contested
Fuck.
sprint.
Hmm.
Remember, you're an old man.
Yeah.
Running and
I
dodging
am-
through the city is not great for you.
So I rolled a 16, but it's a -2, so a 14.
As soon as you get it halfway out the walkway, Vox, like a predator emerging from the forest, eyes glowing, tackles you to the ground.
God damn it. You're not gonna chain me up. I will not be chained up. You are not my fiance.
Go
Do
away.
not touch me.
Where are you going?
Away from you homicidal maniacs.
Where?
We weren't homicidal. We never said
Says
anything
the-
about killing you.
Yeah, oh,
That's the
yeah,
guy
'cause
who-
we-
Everyone, this is
Yeah.
Matthias. Everyone, this is
Yeah.
Matthias and Vox.
Yeah,
This is
killing-
this is Matthias and Vox. Please continue.
You sure seemed fine when doing it to other people.
Well, yeah, because it's another person. You know, this is me.
I
I'm
see.
important. They're not important.
That why you run from fights?
Well, I ran from the fight because, you know, I thought it was going to turn into
See,
a fucking
where
wolf.
I'm from, doing that is... Well, let's say you don't do it if you want to stay alive.
Listen, I don't like chains. They chafe my wrists, okay?
I'm not talking about chains. I'm talking about running while we're fighting for our lives.
Ah, you guys were fine. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah. And what if we weren't? What if another one had shown up?
You know,
I'd already spent both of my uses of my magic.
there was a reason I was running. You know, I thought I
know
was
the
gonna
reason.
turn into one of those.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I told you how this worked already.
So, would you have preferred me to have stayed, turn into one of them, and raped the shit out of you?
You wouldn't have turned.
Look at me now! Look at me! If I'm not gonna turn, then why are you holding me prisoner?
Because
Because
you're irrational.
makes no sense.
You're irrational. You acted extremely erratic. Immediately upon hearing that howl, I've been informed by multiple people that you would be affected by such a thing. It was clear that you were, and you're untrustworthy.
Okay, so I was supposed to run to not endanger you guys, but also not run because I didn't want to endanger you guys.
Stay near us.
This is the very conflicting rationale I'm running into.
You should stay near us, the people that can help you and are fighting alongside you.
Okay, please do. How are you gonna help me besides knock me unconscious, lock me in a cell, or put me in chains?
Let me
Please
put it
tell.
this way. If we don't prevent you from giving in to some other nature that is now inside you, what will happen?
I will probably maul you guys, in which case you will kill me.
Not if we keep you from doing that.
And
Or
how do you plan
will
on doing
leave. How? Well, we could lock you in a room during the night while you would be sleeping anyways. You don't need to be locked up during the day.
Yeah, I'm not getting locked up at all, buddy.
Well,
No,
it's a
thank
shame
you.
you're in prison then.
And, you know, that's the reason I don't want to be locked up. I don't want to be in a prison. That's too many prisons for me, okay?
So you don't care that the door will be locked while you're sleeping anyways?
I don't care about doors being locked. I will not be put in chains. That's not
You're
gonna
not gonna
happen.
be in a chain. I'm just gonna lock you in a room.
Well, that's so much better.
I mean, you're not chained up, are you?
Listen.
I mean, look, I could do that, or I could just shoot you right now.
Okay, listen. All right.
You see,
Listen.
here's the thing. You are, one, untrustworthy. You already tried to sneak off. Two, you tried to deceive us immediately. You immediately went to lying to hide it. Why would
Shoot.
I think
Don't make
that
me do
you
this.
are-
Don't make me do this.
I'm not going to hurt you.
Note, Matthias,
I
you have
cast
not
Charm
finished.
Person.
You have not finished your long rest. I don't know how many spell slots you have left.
I have one. I cast Charm Person.
All right, Vox, wisdom save.
And I'm gonna use my cutting word thing.
Me too.
Okay. I'm going to tell him. I'm just gonna listen. All I'm saying is, hey, just listen. Just have my back. There's no need to lock me up or put me in chains or knock me unconscious. I have no plans of running. I'm totally fine. I just don't want to be in prison
No
a prison.
plans of running as I ran away.
Because they threatened to put me in a prison
That's fair.
That is literally all I am saying. I'm saying,
And I would continue the argument and say,
an under charm person.
yes, it makes me regard you as a friendly acquaintance.
Okay, so
You don't
you
want-
like me a little bit more.
Yeah.
Wow, that's character development. He thinks of you as a friend already. Look at that.
Yes, until an hour passes and I know that I've been charmed.
Listen, I just don't want to be locked up. That's it. Okay, cool. Does that work? Does that sound good? Yes, friendo?
One second. I have to think about how exactly I'm gonna change.
That is unwise.
It may be unwise, but it's nice.
Perhaps, but you were also a danger to everyone else.
I'm fine. Look at me. I haven't turned yet, have I?
Wasn't your argument earlier that you were going to turn?
Well, I thought I might then, but I was able to stave it off with my
Looks at the
incredible
festering
wisdom.
wound. Looks at the festering wound.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be fine. Listen, trust me, okay? We'll be good. We'll be good. Come on. Let's go back inside. We're no chain, but back inside.
You still don't leave my sight. Don't
Okay.
again.
That's fine. I just want your backup in no chains. I want no part in any chains.
Look, it's not like I'm not gonna help you cure it.
Okay, I'm just saying no chains. Does that work? All I want is no chains. Or unconscious or locked in a room.
Okay.
Okay, that's fine. Nope, I'm 100% okay with that. I just don't want to be knocked unconscious, held prisoner, or locked up like a prisoner. That was my only issue.
He'll,
And now that I know that I
He'll
have the
smile.
backing of Vox, I'm okay with this.
he'll. Mm-hmm.
I go to sleep in the chair like an old man.
Yeah, an hour passes. Fox is pissed.
Shh. I'm asleep. Don't wake me up. I'm old.
Fox still has the weapon in hand. He looks at it briefly.
He didn't say I couldn't chop his legs off.
Wow, I didn't know that you were 7.
Everybody's 7 eventually.
Out of game, I fucking love it. In game, no, my legs.
Alright. You all awake in the morning. However, for some reason, Matthias feels a very strange set of eyes constantly watching his shoulder
No,
as
I'm
Fox's
aware.
eyes glare at him.
Really quick, who would like a +1 to either armor or weapon?
Can I get it to my
Short bow
rapier
gun?
this time? Rapier.
Huh? Rapier?
Rapier.
Yeah, Holt's gonna go up to it, spit on it, and just kind of like wipe it, like get a little handkerchief and wipe it down, and give it back to you as it glows with a very faint orange light.
Ah, very
I'm gonna
nice.
start wiping.
How do I
Yeah.
feel today?
Today, you feel normal. Your wound has calmed down and sealed itself, though a bit of a scar remains.
Guys, I feel pretty good today.
How do I activate a long rest on myself?
I don't have a long rest
click on your-
macro for you, so I'll just heal you up for it.
Yeah, just.
I haven't set up your token at all since you said you do it yourself, so I just have very rudimentary stuff for you.
Oh right. Well, no, I can give. Oh, okay. I mean, I can heal myself, but I was just wondering if you had a long rest thing for me.
No,
I never took damage though.
Yeah.
Does stage 1 of Werewolf mean anything to me in like metagamey way other than
Stage 1 of infection will exist for a while. The moment you transform into a werewolf, you've reached stage 2. It will be harder for you to resist the call. By the time you've reached stage 3 of infection, you cannot turn back into a human.
Okay.
That's not good.
so
The only way you get to
question-
that is by eating another human while in the form of a werewolf.
So question, does it make any kind of a difference when I'm not transformed into the state like a werewolf?
As far as
Like,
you're
am I
concerned,
weak
no.
to silver or anything like that?
Nope.
Okay.
As far as now, you're just normal Matthias. And unless
Should
a full
we-
moon strikes, you're fine. Secondarily, as well as you don't get called on by the pack leader, you're fine.
Should we go into stage 4? Floor 4? Floor 4?
I would
yeah.
like to.
I was
research-
like,
Fourth floor.
what's stage 4?
Vox
you
would like to
become a mega
research.
werewolf.
I thought
Yeah.
you were talking about like stage 4 cancer, like terminal cancer.
So-
Like, yeah, you're done. Like,
I'm gonna research werewolf cures to lycanthropy.
I would like to. Wait, how much would Matthias know about
what's your
anything?
How much would you know?
Werewolf.
Roll me a history check. And Vox, go ahead and roll me an investigation check. Add +4 to that.
Yeah, guy. I got a 1.
Understand. The only information you had previously was the information that remained about a hag who led a pack of werewolves over
That
in
is a
Hadar.
7 total.
With the 27 holder total, with the help of Holt, you actually find a very good book on this, spelling out the
Good.
details of lycanthropy. It details the list of infections, what might happen when one develops further and further in their infection rate, and finally talks about cures. There are 3 things that can cure a werewolf. The first is by having whichever hag originated this strand of lycanthropy to remove the curse from him. The second, a remove curse of a sufficient level, higher than whatever the hag's magic might be. And finally, the second one would be divine intervention of some sort, or redemption by some deity.
I mean, Derringer. I mean, if you want to. Hey, Matthias.
Let's see. Definitely not 3. Okay.
What do you mean?
Have you met him now?
Right.
Not to be mean, my client, but I would rather turn into a werewolf, thank you.
What? You don't want to be part of Derringer?
I want your spit nowhere near me, thank you.
I mean, you let me spit on you once.
All right, what do I know about
I think
hags?
I did.
Or
You
actually,
let me because I.
With the
don't want to
27,
read back.
that information
Oh,
can
can I
carry
have
over.
+1 armor?
When you gave me what?
I spat on
You already
your
used the
head
plus
because
one
you had
on
a
the
head wound.
rapier. Alright, with
Oh.
hags, you learn a few things. You learn their basic nature, formed covenants, live in the woods, and are able to bend the will of the Fae slightly to their favor. Additionally, you learn my world's info about hags. Hags are considered to be two strands. The first one is Fae Blessed, and the other one is Fae Cursed. Fae Cursed hags are the typical kind of witchy types who go about brewing potions and creating strange body horror kind of magic items like grasping hands and exploding eyes.
Mhm.
Then there's Fae Blessed hags. Fae Blessed hags are a bit more kinder. They're typically lean more towards the starting of druid circles. And since they have a bit more control, can even help the Fae grow, the Feywilds grow. Lycanthropy is typically formed through a Fae Cursed hag, so a very much more violent type of hag.
and I have a rough idea of what they look like.
Yes, you could identify one, though you also know that they can disguise themselves into normal-looking creatures.
So, gentlemen, it's probably a good time that I let you in on some information.
Finally.
So, I've been making some deals. Nothing major. I may be part of all 3 guilds. It's not a big deal. Don't worry.
Oh, I should inform you, actually. You get stuff from Central Church.
Oh.
Oh, yes.
Alright. The first, Divine Protection. Essentially, you have the ability to call on guards if you're ever assaulted in the streets by different people, namely paladins of Central Church. You have Sacred Blessing, which allows you to access remove curse features. Wink wonk. And finally, the last one is a discount at all Central Bank Central Church merchants. Sorry.
See, guys, they have a remove curse. You know,
Yes.
it's a good idea.
So, question for you then.
I will go ahead and inform all of what you would beware metagame from all of my adventures in the Central Bank, or Western Bank Central Church endeavors.
Wow, you're kind of an asshole.
Wow, you're also kind of an idiot.
Well, I mean, you know.
Also,
And I'll just toss like one of the patches off the corpse that I took.
Mm-hmm.
you notice that every single lycanthrope that we've encountered has been part of Central Church.
Yeah, so maybe.
So
Hear
you
me out.
think that
I'm already part of the church. I say, hey guys, you know, this lycanthrope thing's kind of dumb. I like you guys a lot. You should not make me a lycanthrope. It'll be perfect.
or it's
I
intentional.
feel like they would kill you on sight.
Perhaps.
Small chance, but I mean, it's better than becoming a ravenous monster.
You said
And
because
you're probably going in alone.
you mentioned everything. You mentioned that you heard that woman's voice in that howl. So that's
I
probably not
did
going to
not.
go over well.
I
But
just
you said
mentioned-
Megan, you're telling us about all your adventures.
with that, I just mentioned that I heard a howl.
Okay. I mean, that'd be kind of important information, but whatever.
So, here's the thing. One, I'm taking that diamond.
I grabbed the diamond off you.
I don't have the diamond, do I?
You were the
You
one
do.
that pulled it out of the chest.
Being that you decided to not chain me up and knock me unconscious, I will give you the diamond. So that you can use it to cast whatever convoluted spell that you have in mind.
Yes, it's for chromatic orb, in case I need to blow you up later. Now, I don't say this in
Now.
character. Moving on.
2, how do I know you're actually being truthful?
About
Glares.
what?
About any of this?
Oh, Here you go. I show him all of the patches.
Mm-hmm. No, I believe that you're trying to play all of them. That part I don't disbelieve you. It's the details.
Details of what specifically?
Roll me an insight check, Vox.
I'm not holding anything.
I know you're
out
not
of
holding anything back.
Just in character, he doesn't believe a thing you say.
Yeah,
Well,
in character,
that is
I'm pissed at you.
understandable. I am a fucking con man.
Yeah.
You do be con man though.
You feel as if he's kind of cards on the table, sort of, but you never know.
I would like to divulge myself in any way to show that, like, yo, no, I'm being serious. Like,
Sure.
Go ahead.
listen, like, I'm not hiding anything. I promise. I am really not trying to become a werewolf. So, yeah.
Mhm. All right, then answer the question I asked you last night. Where were you going to run to?
I was gonna run to the central church because I know that they have to do with the werewolf things, and I can talk myself out of almost anything.
Mm-hmm.
Almost.
Flashes
That's
back to
the
the
key
time they got almost yoinked by a few thugs.
Yes,
Hey,
talk.
listen.
Yes, you talk
We
out of
made it
things
out.
until you
We made
cast
it out.
spells.
I think the
on-
problem with you is that you talk.
The problem
Yes,
with
that is-
you is that
yeah.
you go immediately to lying. You do not bother with the truth even when it would be easier.
Flies could be useful.
Yes, so is casting spells on the people that work with you.
I don't know what you're talking about.
It's a good thing I have this diamond here to cast a spell with.
Yes, this is why I gave it to you. He's not going to connect 2 and 2. He doesn't know chromatic orb. He does not know that that's required or anything like that.
What is the wall made out of?
Stone.
Mm-hmm. One second here. Let me check something.
Nice.
What damage types do I have
Yes.
available to me?
Yes.
Fire, acid, lightning, cold, psychic, and necrotic.
No, it's fire, cold, acid, lightning, poison, thunder.
Ah.
Well, it doesn't do an AOE. Do I really want to?
Waste the spell
Yeah,
slot?
no. I'm gonna make the point. I will burn one of my 2 spell slots to cast chromatic orb above your head, and it will be lightning.
A bolt of lightning zap above Matthias' head.
I rolled a wisdom save of 11. I'm scared.
Nice.
Don't do it
Crack.
again.
Yeah, of course, yes. We're friends, right?
And you will not hide things.
I literally have not hiding anything. I told all of you guys about the terrible situation I've gotten myself into.
Why did it take you so long to tell us, though?
Well, because it wasn't a terrible situation until I turned into a werewolf.
I suppose so.
What
but
about
that's
the
kinda
time
your
you
own-
got the shit kicked out of you?
Well, I'm an old man. It might kill me. I would really recommend that not happening.
So
Right.
I would constitute that as a terrible thing.
Hey, listen, I'm trying to get us out of this prison. I'll do whatever means necessary.
You're not doing a very good job.
What part of what you're doing gets us out?
You have to play all
Ouch.
angles. You guys are so unilateral in one pursuit of one people and one way.
But
Well,
we're doing 2.
Well, let's
I
see.
won't leave
Western
any-
Bank, let's see. Western Bank collects debts everywhere. Central Church is werewolves, likely. So the only 2 people who are actually somewhat normal is Eastern University and the runners. So
Yeah.
Ugh.
Even then, the runners are pretty weird.
the runners are kind of weird, but I think they're one of our best shots of actually getting out of this place. And Eastern University is very nice to us, and we're nice to them. But I don't want to be a werewolf, and I don't want to collect debts.
I mean,
for,
I do
people.
have the
'Cause I
modern,
honestly don't wanna be a dick.
Yeah.
the runners that we're working with. I know that you said they're better shot. We're going down further into this maze or down into these dungeons and stuff.
Right.
Shouldn't we be going up for something or somewhere else, not
they're
straight
not-
down the entire time?
Right, but I mean, it's kind of the only thing we got that like can actually maybe get us out.
I mean,
Well, it's
we
the only thing you got because it's the only people you've
And
pursued.
how long did it take them to do?
You
They
be
didn't even
quiet over
finish the
there,
first
idiot.
level.
well,
You
okay.
stop with your sound logic.
Now, in fairness, that tree did teleport us.
That you are right.
Right.
I don't know why, but I
Did it
have
go-
a
it
deep
was going
distrust of trees.
Well, what should we do for the day? At
I
least.
say we go back into the dungeons.
I say that we let me keep digging at the avenues that I've been trying to pursue. If you would like, one of you can come with me to keep an eye.
Describe
I need one.
again the leader of Central Church.
She's a really pale lady, white hair, paladin. She made me an advisor.
Make me an Arcana check.
Yeah.
Me
Yep.
or him?
You.
That's a
No.
15, 16, 17, 18 total.
That lady was a Dampier.
Ah.
Oh.
So, she's, might be a half vampire. It's not a big deal, though. Like,
No, yeah. So all in favor of going down to the dungeon, say aye. Aye.
All in favor of never dealing with Central Church in any way, shape, or form?
Aye.
Aye.
You
I'm
didn't
glad-
say I, Agent. That's a little suspicious.
Mm.
Kinda sus.
because I
Oh,
will
you
go
kind of
ahead
sus?
Cocked gun.
in my own capacity will dig up other potential options as
Yeah,
a
you're gonna get
backup.
this shit kicked
No.
out of you
As
again.
a backup, I am 100% committed to the plan going forward, but we
Werewolf
should have backups.
Debt collectors are not exactly great avenues to go down.
Hmm.
Listen, sometimes you gotta get down and dirty.
Yeah,
Let
that's true.
me-
You do need to get down.
let
and
me
dirty.
make
You don't
this
like being a werewolf, though.
very clear. If you get yourself in hot water, so to speak,
We're not
I
helping you.
will not be pulling you out.
Yeah.
That's fun. I got myself into it. I know exactly what I'm doing. I am in control.
Have fun
Kinda.
fighting that small army on your own.
At this point, like I said, I'm totally okay with going forward, but I will be pursuing my own potential helps on the side.
Understood.
If that is not to the
Off
disagreement of any
screen,
party.
I will help you out with certain stuff, and I'll run little one-offs with you.
Understood.
That's fine. Like, do it. Just
Yeah.
know that, like, for the moment, I'm not helping you.
We are not helping you.
That's totally understandable.
You will
Oh.
you will have to do something to make us want to help you.
Yeah.
Also, on a side note, since I'm divulging all, I absolutely hate that pixie. That's it.
Oh, whoa, hey, that pig's
Kind of-
just been nothing but a delight.
Kind of
I feel
addictive,
like that was
but
uncalled for.
I
That's
rather like her.
I think that you
Yeah.
should eat her, Vox. This is
Yeah,
a good idea.
she doesn't get in trouble like you do.
I get it.
How
That's
do
kind of
how
trouble.
do pixies taste?
Says
I
the
don't
man
think
who's
there's
now
such
a
a thing as
werewolf.
best kind of trouble.
Don't you dare think about it, just Lars. Stop it.
No, I wasn't gonna eat her. I just want Vox to.
Yeah, I think it would be pretty amusing.
Stop thinking about it.
By the way, do
Fox,
I
don't
know?
you dare.
I checked with the jackal wares before, but they were weaker. If I eat a werewolf corpse, not gonna be bad.
Roll me a medicine check.
All right.
I'll assist him on that.
He did state in his wording on the jackal wares was that because they were not like
I
of
assisted
a
you.
higher tier, that it wasn't.
Oh my freaking gosh.
I only have a +1.
Maybe I should have just done my own roll.
Would I have gotten that from the research?
From the research, it was pretty high enough, so I'd probably give it to you. The answer is as long as you don't eat any of the venom. Its venom isn't like constantly coursing through its veins, so as long as you don't, eat
All
its
right, I'll
venom,
cut
you're
off
fine.
those parts. I'll
Understood.
cut off those parts. I don't really have a use for it, so yeah. I'll just, I don't know, toss it into the grass outside.
I see. Hello? I'm demanding speaking to a few individuals.
Who's?
Ah!
The warden approaches.
Oh,
Oh, shite.
Have I
Okay.
seen this man before?
Vox certainly has.
yeah.
But have I?
Have you?
I've impersonated this man.
You have?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
I wonder how that went.
That's
I
a
don't know
good
yet.
Ah, hello. Nice to meet you. My name is Matthias Carlisle III. It's a pleasure. As I stick out my hand.
I sense trouble off of you.
He is.
That's accurate.
Would you like to take him off our hands?
No, I think I'm good. That
That's
being
kinda
said,
mean.
he's going to sit
Why
on the
does
table.
Vox and Holt have Holt 1, Vox 1?
Probably because I have another version of their token somewhere. Regardless,
Yeah.
he will sit down on the table. Tell me, are you the ones who resurrected the giant race?
I know no such thing. What are you talking about?
Resurrection is a strong term considering
Resurrect
we
what?
were dead.
Oh, you know the
Resurrection
giant
is
that
strong
kind of
term.
walked through the walked through town the other day, followed immediately by a giant wolf that also happened to walk through town?
Yeah.
Yeah,
what-
no
Yeah, but
idea.
we didn't,
Dead.
Yeah,
we didn't
never heard of it.
Can't
resurrect
resurrect
anything.
something that isn't
Sorry.
dead.
Have you recently found a recently thought to be extinct race of individuals?
Absolutely
Maybe?
not. No idea what you're talking about.
Yes.
Damn it.
All right,
And
understood.
why?
Well,
I mean, one.
Damn it.
I don't like the music. I don't like the music.
oh, does Mikey
Music's
recognize the
creepy.
music? Regardless, he'll stand up on the table. I would not poke around too deep at what's happening.
Okay. What's your name?
My name, I am simply the warden. It doesn't matter much.
That's lame.
His voice sounds different.
His voice does sound different.
Watch Winterhold and you'll understand why it sounds a little different.
Oh no, I mean from the last time we spoke to the warden.
That the warden has been replaced.
Ah, I see.
This the warden is a little bit more, how do I say, scared of whatever's happening in the world, so decided to take a little vacation in his own little prison.
Lovely.
So wait, this is a new warden for us?
Yes.
Was that because
So,
of me?
are you-
Please tell me
it-
that was
it-
because of
it
It
me.
was a mixture of you and Winterhold. You both kind of effed with his
Beautiful.
life a little bit.
Mwah.
So,
I love it.
so a vacation to him is in the prison. Understood.
Hey,
Oh, no.
hey, Matthias, go ahead and make me a level check.
A what?
D20 plus 3 plus, I believe, 6. So a D20 plus 9.
It's gonna be a 15.
Alright, let me grab the real one. Somewhere deep down inside of you, from the awoken memories you've developed through all the years that you've experienced, through all the iterations of which you have existed, through all the beings that you have been, you recognize who this man truly is.
It's I know who it
Mickey?
is. Know who it is.
Michelangelo Arto.
I knew it!
Michelangelo Arto, otherwise
This
known
guy.
as. Can I say it?
Mickey the Carver?
Can I say it?
Maybe?
Mickey the Carver.
Yep, it's
Hey.
Mickey the Carver.
So,
God, I hate
question:
this.
what kind of a sense of this guy's character do I have?
Um,
With that prior knowledge.
Chaotic evil.
I am gonna go ahead and walk to the other side.
Anyways, I'm just gonna leave this token up here because it's a bit more fun and I have his abilities with me. Anyways, that being said, you resurrecting a giant is a little, how do I say, not great. Well,
Not
I shouldn't say not
resurrecting.
great. Sorry. Refound a lost species, one thought to be previously existed and one seemingly came up out of the sewers recently. If I had to be a bit more precise. That being said, I don't care much for semantics and I would like you to shut up, Hobgoblin.
Rude, bitch. Fuck.
That's my client, sir. I'm kidding.
As you yell.
That's not your client.
And,
I'm the furbolg.
You
Yeah,
want
he's talking
what?
to Draco.
These were all
Speak to
fans
him,
of
the
him.
witch.
Simply, I would like you to stop poking around. I've noticed you've been going in and out of a certain sewer recently. I would like to ask if you were to stop.
Okay.
Why?
I don't believe I need an answer to you.
That's Well, I like
That-
having good
I mean, it's
explanations.
fair.
And I'd like you to stop talking. Con save.
Well, okay. Wait, what's my con again? Frick. Plus 4. Oh, baby. 18 plus 4. 22.
There you go.
Take 10 force damage, and it feels like your leg's broken.
Oh.
Ow! Well, that's dumb.
Oh, I don't think you. Oh, that's dumb with your leg broken. It's more like, oh, oh!
Ah! Cure wounds.
That's dumb.
Dang.
Anyways, stop poking around in my business, and I won't poke around in yours anymore. Keep your little giant friend, though I would like to investigate him later. Anyways, toodles. You will leave.
Your business.
Yes, my business.
He's the
Hey
warden.
guys, listen.
Leg hurt.
All right,
This might
how much?
be a little weird, but in my mind,
As soon as Matthias tells you, you get the wealth memories.
I start laughing.
What about me?
I hate that guy, but man, that other, I hate them both.
What about me?
so in my mind's eye, I know that that guy is not good. Don't know why.
You all,
but
since
it's a thing.
your chains of the heroes are slightly separated, you don't fully understand everything about Michelangelo and these bodies, but you get the knowledge of like, oh, that's not a great, that's not a
Shouldn't
good.
have
Yeah, he's
antagonized him so much.
he's
Maybe
real
it's
That
bad.
guy's kind of an
broken leg.
asshole.
he's really bad, but he's in the doghouse right now.
Really? Why? Maybe I should stop asking why.
Well, I might be. I don't know. I'm connected with some kind of asshole. He's kind of similar to that one, but not as old.
Right.
And frankly, probably meaner.
How long is my speed reduced?
For a minute.
Nah, right on.
Anyways, he may have impersonated him and fake doing something very illegal.
What do you mean by illegal?
Hiring guards to, well, hiring thugs to assault a manor owned by that guy's boss,
Oh.
while the guy who I'm connected to broke into the place.
Oh,
Dang, Fox, why do you have the cool, interesting, mysterious person? I have some degenerate cowboy who blows the legs off things. Oh, God.
I mean,
Don't forget the
Ryan-
overzealous Sun Paladin.
And some guy that weeb runs everywhere. It's a disaster.
He's not interesting. He's.
do we all have our chain yet or no?
Yes, you all have your chains of everyone else. You don't have your chains of the heroes since they tried to distance themselves
Yeah.
as much as they can.
Well, I
That
just
being
hear
said-
muttering in the back of my head all the time. I don't even understand half the shit this person says.
Wait, so what you're telling me is you hear voices in your head, and you're the one that's not being locked up, but no,
He's
the
gone, he's
werewolf.
gone.
Bye! Alright.
Look, all I'm saying.
I say
we
we're
have
still
to go.
going. I don't care what Michelangelo says. We're still going into the freaking next.
Yeah,
dungeon.
we're definitely going back down there. Because if he doesn't want us there, that means what we want is there.
Don't go into the dungeons anymore.
Let's take
Oh,
a
no.
let's take
Anyway,
a quick
let's go
short
back.
rest. Let's
Oh,
take
no.
a quick short rest. real
Anyways.
quick.
Alright.
Anyway, so we're going, right?
You all
Take a
short
maybe-
rest.
Maybe not immediately. You know, like maybe give it a day or two.
Well,
Okay.
what else is there
Give
to
me
do?
a day to recover my spell slot.
Well, no. Yes, but no. But also because,
Let's
or
not
here, I'll just do
go
this
to
here.
the place the guy just told us to leave.
Yeah,
right?
maybe. Let's say,
I'm gonna have to agree with Vox.
let the heat die down, so to speak.
Yeah, you should let me
No, yeah.
keep digging at some of my connections and see if I can come up with any more potential.
Maybe we should look for a hag.
Yeah, that might be a great idea. You know, considering this.
Right.
It's hideous.
Yeah, Matthias's situation is not
Just remember that your
particularly
wife
good.
doesn't love you.
Well, it's okay. A lot of people don't.
Werewolf, that
We all
one.
agreed that it was a joke.
I didn't agree to anything.
It was a joke. It was a joke. All right, and we have reached about 3 hours. So that's where we're gonna end the session there.